I think we are live on YouTube. And can you check, babe?
Okay, sorry.
What's up, everybody? Good morning, good evening, and good night.
Good
Wow,
morning
tinapos
from,
agad.
good morning from the Philippines. No, because maybe there are people that are just about to go to bed. Ayan, we're open na. Good morning, everybody. Ooh, check out that setup here on YouTube.
Whew. All right. Grabe, guys. Sobrang ngarag kami this morning because this is our. We've gone live before. We've done Facebook. We've done YouTube, but last year pa. So I was like trying to remember where all the wires go.
Yeah.
And it's literally just Morissette and I. We have no assistant. So
I know.
setting everything up and remembering, okay, I need to do this. I need to do this. Pag upo ko, what about the audio? Oh, yes. Okay. So I need to fix the audio. Sit down. What about this? Okay, I need to fix that. So, oh my gosh, but we did it. I hope everything is fine. On YouTube, can they hear us fine? Can they hear the music?
How's
and our voices and
everything?
everything?
How's quality?
I think there's just gonna be a slight delay lang, so yeah.
On YouTube, there's gonna be a little delay, but it's okay. Their setup or their like yung nakikita nila on YouTube is dope. Anyways, so they can also just check Kumu. I-mute nyo na lang yung isa para fair.
Welcome to the Dave and Morissette podcast. Wow.
Welcome to the From the Sea podcast. Yeah. Listening to this podcast. Thank you to everyone who's joining us. Once again, good morning. My name is Morissette, in case we haven't all met each other. And this
my name is Dave.
What? Dave.
It's like, ang ganda ng Morissette and then Dave.
Pero ang family name, powerful. Lamar. And who would have thought people actually, a lot of people, and especially with people we personally have talked to, akala nila na yung dad ni DJ or ni Dave is yung foreigner.
Yeah.
Which is not actually.
But if we were in the States, dad would be the foreigner.
Well, yes, but we're in the Philippines. This is true. Well, we're in the Philippines. But basically what I'm trying to say is it's actually Dave's dad who is, obviously, siya yung Lamar.
Mm-hmm.
So, kalaan nyo may Lamar pala dito sa Pilipinas.
Lahat ng mga Lamar, babe, is nasa Marinduque.
Sino dito yung mga taga
Is there
Marinduque?
anyone here from Marinduque? If you're a Lamar, we're probably related.
Yeah, kasi ganun lang daw yun. It's like
Yeah.
also kami din naman sa Amons. Like, I think yung core na maraming Amons is in Davao. Pero there's also like another tribe of Amons na marami sa Cavite. And then everyone else is just everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So, yan. Tagasan ang Lamar. Yun po, Marinduque. Ang Amon is from Davao.
All right, should we do your intro?
What's the intro?
Messages where you guys are from.
Intro na pala yan. Ayan.
Of course.
Thank you so much. Okay. Thank you also to everyone who's already been sending gifts here on Kumu. You guys can also send us super chats and super stickers here on YouTube. I just saw one right now from Elmer de los Santos. It goes, "Good morning, Mr. and Mrs. Lamar. As having Love You Still and Luna as my bias, as they are the originals from Signature and From the Sea.
Awesome.
How do you make the other songs unskippable?" Ay nako guys, I think we're already officially starting. But wait, before we do go back to asking you guys where you guys are joining us from, I think it's really just making sure all the songs are parang may potential to be a single.
Yeah. And I think before we even decide to record the song, like, we have to like it first.
Yeah, of course. Tayo mismo. Kasi even ako when we were working on Signature, ako, parang yung mindset ko is parang, I want to be able to hear the song over and over and just play it and still enjoy it, diba? Kasi, syempre, like, sobrang ganda man yung mga songs before na in-interpret ko. Thank you for the harana na in-interpret ko. Parang, it's not really something that I would listen to on a normal day. And so, tama yung point
I think a good, so this will be my last point for this before we ask everybody where they're from. A perfect example of what you just said is Mirror.
Yeah.
Because Mirror was one of the first songs that we had
worked
lined
on.
up
Yeah.
for the EP, but it wasn't quite there. Morissette and I listened to like our first pass of it,
Tas
and then it was like,
muna
oh,
namin.
it's like okay, like it has potential, but it's not there yet. And then like we just let it sit in our phones for a while, and
Yeah.
then came back to it, rewrote the verse, rewrote some parts of the chorus.
Yeah.
Let it sit again for a while, listen to it again. Okay.
Redo
Like I think
stuff.
this is ano na. Like this is good.
So it's super important na magugustuhan din namin yung mga nilalabas namin kasi we're also parang looking at it as a point of view of a viewer, 'di ba? And a listener. Anyways, going back, I also just
You're
want to greet.
huge here.
Huh?
You're a huge here from America daw.
Thank you. Thank you so much. By the way, meron din tayong gifter here naman sa YouTube. Ano si AP. It's her 32nd birthday today. Happy birthday to you. All right, ito na talaga. Comment down below where you guys are joining us
Yes,
from.
let's see it.
Okay, so do you want to do the Kumu first?
Okay, oh my gosh.
Oh my
Japan, Texas, Dallas, Texas,
Woo!
Bulacan, Bawan. Uy, Bawan.
Bawan, Batangas. That's
That's
where we shot Love You Still.
Ayan, boom. Alexandria, Virginia. Wow, such a nice name. Imus, Cavite. Grabe guys, sorry. Ang bagal ko. Lucena City.
Ako na nga!
Represent.
Dave is not used
I
to
was
this.
born
Thank you.
in Lucena.
Yes. Hello, Alan
Okay, switch to,
Agbayani.
Montreal.
No, here muna.
Okay, go.
Brisbane, Australia, Baguio, Marilao, Bulacan, Rizal, Tagaytay, London. Hello, Sir St. Elmo. It's 2 a.m. in London. Tagaytay, LA, California, Cainta, Rizal, Nueva Ecija, Korea, Texas, Mandaluyong City, Bicol, Albay, Boracay, Cebu, Baguio, Pasay, Binangonan, Rizal, Taytay, Rizal, Mandaluyong City, Boracay, California, Cubao, here
My
naman
gosh,
sa
switch over to
kabila,
YouTube.
San Pablo, Laguna, Bahrain, Oriental Mindoro, Masbate, Canada, Nueva Ecija, Phoenix, Arizona, yes, Nueva Ecija, San Pablo, Atimonan, Quezon, Mahayhay, Laguna, Calamba, Laguna, Northern Samar, Imos, Cavite, Michigan, Orange County, Amsterdam, Bataan, Nueva Vizcaya. Whoa, Croatia. That's amazing. Tuguegarao, Spain, Balasta. Where is that? Whoa. Oh my gosh, it's flooding. Thank you to
Egypt.
everyone sending gifts. We're
There's someone here in
overwhelmed.
Kumu from Egypt.
Whoa!
Amazing.
Tuguegarao City, LA, Rosario, Oriental Mindoro, Calamba, Laguna, Danao, Cebu, Mayong buntag sa mga Bisaya diha, Isabela, Japan, and everywhere else.
I want to try something.
What do you want to do?
So what you normally do is ask them where they're from, and type in the country, diba?
Hi, Michael Osling. Thank you.
What would be cool to see is all the flags.
All the
So, syempre,
flags.
if you're from the Philippines, type in the flag.
Which is something that I did in the Phoenix concert. Wala naman palang chat box dun sa KTX. Okay, sige, let's do that also. Wherever you're from, comment down the flag, okay?
All right, let's see.
I'm
3,
gonna also try to see if I know the flag.
Yeah.
Okay, we got here Sydney, Australia.
Go.
I'm looking at YouTube. We got Philippines here on this side. We got Canada, 2 people, 3 people from
Australia.
Canada. Let's go.
America.
Philippines, USA, Philippines, and comment on the flag. Brazil. I don't know what
Whoa.
this flag is. Is this UK?
think that's-
Canada,
I think that's Australia.
US. Ayan, dyan. Ano man. May nakita kong Japan dito.
Israel.
What flag is this? Parang that's Israel.
Whoa.
We've got people here from Israel, Philippines, the States,
Ano to,
UK.
babe?
This is UAE.
Which is this?
Malaysia.
Whoa.
Hello, Malaysia. Whoa, here's a flag I'm not familiar with. I can't see this. I think, Luis, what is this flag? I think that's somewhere in South America. Cuba? I'm not sure. I'm so sorry. What flag is this? Canada. Ano? Can you keep up? Can you keep up? Then my boat and lose my breath. Cuba. I was right. Yay. Yay. Malaysia. Ano pa? Meron ako nakita kanina UAE. So, what flag is this? China. I got people from China. Israel, Philippines, Taiwan. Hello. Oh, this is so fun. American Samoa. That's the flag I couldn't.
American Samoa.
Whoa,
Amazing.
that is amazing. Oh, we got here music game news. Amazing. Hello. Thank you for joining us. We got a comment here from Alan Agbayani. Hi, Morissette and Dave from Palm Springs, California. What is up? Congrats on the new EP From the Sea. Thank you so
playlist.
much. Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
That was a good idea. Parang pati ako napapaisip ako na parang, what flag is this? I used to really love memorizing flags.
You should do it again.
I know. I should. I actually have a scratch world map. So to all the places that I've been to, I just scratch it on this map. And wala lang, it's nice just being able to see everywhere that I've been and everywhere that we've yet to go.
Yes, let's go. Let's do it.
Woo.
Come on.
Yes, Avella is
world.
here. MGN. Thank you so much. We're also very, very excited because it's already February, but hopefully, if everything goes well, by the end of this month, we are going to be heading to the States. Dave is going to be with us and my team is going to be with me. We're going to be heading to the States. We're going to be doing two tours there. And the first one is called Mad About Love. It's starting February 25. I think it starts in Washington. And we got cities like... I just did a video greeting this morning.
Chicago.
I got Chicago. San Diego. Los Angeles.
Texas.
Two cities in Texas. Where's the other one?
New York. Do we have New York?
I think we have New York.
LA.
Yeah, tama. Dallas, Houston, New York, Washington, San Diego, Los Angeles, and Chicago. I think so far that's what we have for the Mad About Love tour. So that's happening end of Feb to March. And in April, we're going to be staying all the way up until April. I'm going to be having another tour. It's called Trilogy. I think for that we have 4 tour dates. It's gonna be I think there's one in New Jersey, there's one in Vegas, there's one in California, and there's also one in Washington again. And so it's gonna be super fun, Bobby.
So long story short, we really need someone to water her plants while we're gone for 3 months. So if anyone is available...
I need help. I need help. Thank you to our gifters here on YouTube. Hello to Ate Jem from San Diego.
What's up?
Thank you so much.
I'm so excited to go back to San Diego.
Dave actually lived in San Diego for a while.
I stayed in San Diego with some amazing people there for a while.
Yeah.
While I tried out for American Idol. That
Hello
was crazy.
to Jairus Ivan, Iskala. So here on YouTube, we're gonna be giving shout outs to everyone that's sending super stickers and super chats because why not, diba? Hello Mark Joe, thank you. And then of course here on YouTube, we're gonna try to, here on Kumu, we're gonna try to just keep up with all the gifts that's flashing in our faces. So anyways, hola from Spain. Thank you for joining us. Wow, this is amazing. I'm enjoying this, Bobby.
By the way, guys, just to let you know, like Morissette and I were just like, let's go live. We're gonna talk about From the Sea,
yes,
and just music and whatnot. But this is literally unscripted, unplanned. We don't even have like an outline of the flow of this.
No.
Like we're literally just like, we're gonna go with the flow. So
yes, we are.
I hope you guys enjoy.
Like
Please
our
bear
little
with us.
our little chit chat today.
If you start like going to random places, come with us.
Yeah, we're taking you guys to with what?
What? Ayan na nga, it has started.
Nawala na. Hello, NM Defender. Gusto ko nang bumitaw. Thank you. Wag ka bumitaw. Stay here with us.
Will you stay?
Will you stay? Hello to Julian Lapitan. Thank you so much. And thank you to John Allen for the sticker here on YouTube. Anyways, we also just want to give a shout out to these very interesting mugs.
I know.
From Tita Carol and Tito Nando. Thank you for these very entertaining mugs. Hey!
Go nga, go.
Go nga. Oh, by the way, to everyone who's here on YouTube, we're actually also multi-streaming here on Kumu, so you guys can check that out as well. So we have a different orientation. Mas portrait naman. Wait lang, I'm trying to keep up with all these gifts. Music game news. Thank you so much. Thanks, Avella. Mark Joe, studio tour. It's really this. This is one part of it, and then the other part is from my other live stream. So,
Yeah, it's literally like right there.
it's right there. It's not super big.
It's not a big studio, but we will eventually do that. But I need to get through these next 2 weeks with all the content that
I know we're
working on.
We're working on so much content. Someone commented here on YouTube. Kindly please post where we can buy the tickets. Can't find them online. I hope our promoters and producers will be able to really put those details out there. Ako personally, the reason why, thank you by the way, Jem for that. One of the reasons why I haven't really posted about it yet is because the real deal about the situation of why we're still here in the Philippines and not yet in the States is really because we don't have, I don't have a working visa yet, because there's just so much, there's a lot of issues right now in the US Embassy here in Metro Manila, so we weren't able to get ourselves work visas yet. We can fly to the States. Dave has an American passport. I have my tourist visa for the States, pero I can't work there. And so we really need to wait for the embassy to open up, give us our appointments, and hopefully issue us with our work visas. And so it will only be till then that I will post about the tour dates. Yes, babe.
I think one thing that they can do is, what's the name of your main promoter? Isn't it Tri-State something?
I think the main producer is Tri-State and Beyond. Pero
Yeah.
marami kasi silang producers eh.
Pero probably the best thing that you can do is, I think they have an Instagram account.
Yes.
So they could go to that Instagram account and, like, for sure they'll be the first ones to post updates of where you can buy the tickets and
tickets
whatnot.
and stuff.
And of
But,
course, once we get like definite, the definite dates and information, then we will definitely be spreading that on our socials.
Of course. Yes, hello to oh my gosh, wait. George Aussie Boy watching from Sydney, Australia.
Aussie
Oi,
boy.
oi, oi. Oh, Nick is here.
What's up, Nick?
Oh, his favorite is True North. True North stands, make some noise. Oh, I'm excited to talk about True North. Just all the songs from the Sea. Hello to Linsky245. Watched your digital concert last January.
Wasn't it amazing?
Thank you. Hello from the Bay Area. Miss you guys over there. Hands up if you guys were able to catch the Phoenix concert on KTX. That's a whole other story.
That's a whole nother live stream.
I know. Ang dami lang na talagang nangyari. Pero super appreciate everyone who supported, who did not pirate the show, who's just been really... Thank you to everyone who's... on YouTube.
Yeah.
Thank you again so much to everyone who supported the Phoenix concert. Yay, represent! Whoop, 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 whoop. Thank you. And of course, a super big shout out to each and every one of you who watched all 3 shows. Thank you so much. Super appreciate the support. By the way, and I've been saying this in my live streams for the past couple of times, but I also just wanted to let you guys know that all the gifts and stickers and super chats and just everything that you guys send our way, this is basically where we put our money. Yeah, we really put it into investments of gear, for content and
music videos,
future projects that I'm able to afford. And so we just really super appreciate everyone who's been helping us out monetarily as well. You guys are really a big part of why this is all happening.
it basically all goes back to you guys.
Yes.
In music, amazing music and content, and we're excited. We have a lot of plans for the next couple of years and our future. Syempre, music is always going to be involved in that.
Of course, it's always gonna revolve around music, and we're just super super happy that we share the same passion also, especially towards music. We work different ways also. Dave's more on the behind the scenes, but he can also go up front. I'm more like on stage, but I can also like help him behind the scenes as well. And so it's been a really good dynamic also between the two of us, and of course our team behind us, because we can't do everything. It's just right now because it's morning.
Oh my gosh. I literally told Morissette earlier, babe, we need an assistant.
So if you are willing,
Just
please
scatterbrain.
pass
My gosh.
your police record. escort. Wow.
Police
Yun
record.
pala. Police clearance. Hello to Jimbo. Can you say hi to Baby Floor August? Hello. Thank you so much. Oh, CFM, thank you. Thank you so much for the stickers. Conrad Calma, thank you so much. All right, let's talk about From the Sea, babe.
All right, where do we start?
I don't know. Where do we start? Is that
How did it start?
how did it start? Okay.
Why
that's
did it start?
Why did one at that?
Okay, so I know where to start.
Okay, you
I know where
started.
to start.
Okay, go.
So last year when we sat down with
Miguel?
Treehouse Story,
Oh, Treehouse. Oh, yes.
that's where it started.
Treehouse.
So
Tama,
yes,
tama.
because so we sat down, we had dinner with them, and they really wanted to help us with our wedding film, and we were just like, there was no concept. We had no idea what they wanted to do. They had no idea what we wanted to do, and it was just we want to do something different. That's how the conversation started.
Yeah, tama.
We know that they were amazing at what they did with their wedding videos, but because they knew that we both sang and wrote and stuff like that, so they just said we want to do something different. So
Yeah.
we left that meeting. We didn't have any definite plans still, and I remember we were in a Grab, and this idea popped into my head, and I said, "Babe, I have an idea. What if we write this soundtrack to the wedding film?"
Ding! Light bulb.
So that was like a light bulb moment.
Yeah.
And then ayun, that's how it started.
Yeah.
As let's make our own soundtrack.
Yeah, because you know how, especially with how social media and YouTube works nowadays, na parang if you do borrow a song, and everywhere in every social media platform, if you borrow a song, sometimes you have to have licensing for all of that, especially because the songs aren't yours basically. And so Dave also kind of thought of just making new songs that we could make a soundtrack so that we'll be able to own everything and we won't have to clear out any licensing or copyright on our end. And so it just really matched with how Treehouse also just wanted to explore as a video team, and not just they kind of wanted to do an outlet also. That's why they also helped me with my music video for Trophy. So I'm glad it all turned out well with that, and then we worked on this video. And so all the songs there are practically new besides True North. Dave has already told me about True North for like
Years ago.
I've already heard the song. He's never put it out, but I'm sure I'm not the only one from his circle who really loved the song. And so when we were planning on this EP or compilation, I told him you should put True North in. And so he didn't do an official recording of it, and so that's why we were able to kind of really work on that and put it on the EP. And as for Luna, if you guys have been following us and just joining me in my live streams as well, especially here on Kumu, it was already a song that we had written before. Not for the wedding film pa at all. No. We just really thought it was a really nice song that we would put it out someday. And then everything just flowed perfectly after that. And we were able to finish the song with Luna. I remember when we did the live stream on Kumu, we only really had a chorus at that time.
Yes.
Chorus lang.
I think we had a verse. We had the first verse and chorus.
Okay. Pero wala pang second verse. We worked on the second verse at the ranch. I remember that.
Yes.
Pati yung Love You Still, we worked at the second verse at the ranch. By the way,
Okay, go.
YouTube people, thank you so much to everyone who's sending gifts. Meron dito si Ala Nagbayani, sabi niya favorite niya lahat ng songs ng From the Sea, pero yung pinaka top for him, yung bias niya is Luna.
Awesome.
Thank you so much. The digital concert was amazing. And thank you for the personal video greetings. Yes, I'm so glad that everyone who did win our games at the VIP after party finally got their video greetings. So thank you so much. All right. Hello to Jairus Ivan Ascala. Thank you to Juvie Rear for the gift. Thank you so much for the sticker. And to everyone who's sending us gifts here on Kumu. Thank you so much. Paabutin nyo naman ng 100K tong mga to. All right. And so, going back, where From the Sea is from, well, where the name From the Sea originated is, and I actually put this in the description of the wedding film, is From the Sea in some languages translate to Lamar. And this was actually Dave's idea. when we were planning to put out this compilation, I guess we didn't want to put it under our respective artist names and profiles, just because, especially for me, as the Morissette branding, it was kind of not, parang hindi siya pasok sa brand or sa image.
Yeah.
But I wanted to have an outlet also to be able to sing songs that are not the usual Morissette songs, but. And so we thought of putting up this little side project that we decided to call From the Sea. So From the Sea is basically me and Dave. It's kind of like, think of it as like Silk Sonic, which is Anderson .Paak and Bruno Mars.
Mm-hmm.
And
they are still respectively Bruno Mars and Anderson
.Paak, yes.
But then when they release music together, it's
Silk Sonic.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of the idea for us with From the Sea. I think in the future, though, we will, if it's fit with our branding, we will put out a song, or maybe just like a feature of like maybe a song by me featuring Dave, because I feel like, or if it feels like it's more fit for the Morissette brand.
Mm-hmm.
But we're just happy that we put From the Sea there as like an outlet for the both of us, because even Dave's sound is also very different.
Mm-hmm.
So but we're happy that we're able to just cross from one genre to another, but still be able to put out music.
I think as like for artists, that's so important, because artists get bored like real quick. At least at least that's my experience, diba?
Yeah.
It's like if you had to, like, I mean, you're already used to having to sing one song over and over again, diba? Because that's what you really have to do as an artist if you're promoting a song, diba?
Of course, yeah.
Akin ka na lang. You've had to sing that a million times, diba?
Yeah.
But if you had to do that and just sing that song or that genre, like, you would probably go crazy.
Yeah,
And
of course.
So that's why it's like every artist needs to have an outlet of, okay, well, I sing ballads, that's my profession, but I also like to do this
chill.
other kind of music,
Yeah,
diba?
that's why I also really like doing my live streams, where I can practically sing whatever I want, depending on your requests also, and that I'm just able to not do ballads all the time. I'm able to do maybe theater song or Broadway songs, and sometimes some like heavy R&B and stuff. Of course, I'm not an amazing piano player, but I try to just play chords just so it's not just a cappella. But and so it's this kind of the same concept, and we actually also had that in mind when we were working on Signature.
Yeah.
How when I was doing live streams, people would comment that, and I'm super grateful for everyone's just feedback also, that they would say that I'm able to kind of do different genres, and so that's why all the songs also from Signature don't sound the same, because even me as a listener, if I'm just stuck with one kind of music, I'm like, but I'm not really feeling that today.
Yeah.
Maybe today's a day that I want to listen to Will You Stay, because I'm feeling kind of scenty and just like chill and stuff. But maybe on other days I want to listen to Trophy, because I feel empowered, I feel strong, I want to work out and stuff. And so that was our concept with Signature, but at the same time it's kind of just still one body of work, because it's just my voice and stuff.
Yeah.
But then there's the whole the whole other spectrum, which is From the Sea, which is kind of more chill, which I really do genuinely enjoy. I just don't get the chance to always like do that genre. People don't associate me with that kind of genre, but so that's why I'm happy we have From the Sea, where I can just literally chill.
and I think also is and I have not seen this in a lot of artists that I've witnessed, is an artist with such a wide fan base. Because diba, like artists, it's like, oh, if you're a young artist, then your fan base is gonna be young people. If you're an older artist, diba, then and then what happens
Usually.
is your crowd grows with you, diba, and evolves with you, diba.
Yes.
But like, guys, it's so crazy, the people that comment. It's like
Even at the VIP
uncles
after party,
and
babe.
titas and titos and grandfathers
The
and
VIP after
kids.
party, like super
My gosh.
gulat kami. And even my management was amazed, because especially the second one, the second VIP after party, which was after the Feb 24 10 a.m. show. We met up with our VIPs via Zoom, and my management was amazed how there were actually so many older people who did listen or who have been listening to Signature, and not even really the covers, but from the Signature EP.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
that really warms my heart because I feel like they've appreciated the original work that we've really worked on, especially in the past year.
And even people like I wouldn't expect them to like mirror or Trophy, but they're saying like, oh yeah, I love Trophy.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the heck? That's so crazy.
We're super thrilled and super happy. All right, sticker time.
All right, go back.
Hello to Conrad Kalma. Thank you so much for always watching our streams, and shout out to you there in Chicago. We hope to see
what's
you
up?
when we're there for the Mad About Love tour. Thank you so much. Hello to Gerard M. Thank you so much for the blessings. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining us, and thank you to Johanna Joson. Thank you so much. Thank you also to, come on guys, let's at least reach 100 here on
Lapit
Kumu.
na.
Isang
Konti na
Malacanang.
lang.
Malacanang. Or baka kung super love niyo ako,
Yan.
mag-ibong Adarna
Pulang
na
kabayo.
kayo. Yarn. Thank you.
Ayan, diamond shower.
Diamonds.
Bang.
Diamonds.
Oh, you did it. Good job.
are
Thanks.
forever.
They did it.
Thank you. Thank you also for the Kumaverse. Hindi nagkasya. Thank you so much.
Thanks for the lechon.
Thank
Bruno
you.
Mars.
I want
Sabi.
lechon.
When you're in Vegas, Bruno Mars will also be there.
I
Oh my gosh, guys.
know.
Morissette and I had this discussion yesterday.
It's actually because we saw that comment on the From the Sea Instagram page. Yeah, so basically when I'm gonna be in Vegas for my Trilogy tour, Silk Sonic is also gonna be in Vegas for, I guess, their Vegas residency. And so we're just praying that we get to watch them when we're there. So please pray for us, because as much as I love doing these live streams and we love watching just live performances of our favorite artists, it's still a different experience watching them live. And I've never seen Bruno Mars live.
Me too.
I think I'll just be like,
I know.
fangirling throughout the whole time, the whole concert. I probably wouldn't be able to. I don't know what's gonna happen, but we're gonna try to catch them, both of them, when we're gonna be in Vegas. I spoke to you and Dave about you on Feb 5. Thank you so much. Thank you also so much to everyone who caught the restream of Phoenix concert. Maraming salamat po. Thank you, Jem. Marilu Shelin. Thank you so much for the sticker.
You are amazing too.
You are amazing too for being here and for just showing up with us here and joining us. Thank you. All right. Okay, maybe we should. Next thing that we can try to cover is maybe some hidden Mickeys. Well, okay, we're gonna explain the cover art next. Let's explain the cover art next. Though I do know that a lot of my fans already know, because I have already explained this in one of my live streams.
I think we're gonna need to pull up the cover art here.
Okay, so we're gonna pull out the cover art, and it's also the same for the logo of From the Sea. Hello, Kel Fireflies. We're praying for it. We hope that we'll get to meet them. Okay, so you have the logo pulled up right now.
Actually, do I also have the deck here that they sent?
Nung kay Ate Min?
Yeah.
But how will you be able to pop it up?
That's a good question.
Just show it na lang to them, babe.
Sige.
Okay, so for our Kumu streamers, we're gonna show the Kumu streamers first. For those who are
They
not,
see it?
okay.
Yeah.
So that is our logo for From the Sea. If you guys haven't seen it yet, just search it on Instagram. It's there anyways, and here on YouTube as well. Obviously, you can't see it on YouTube, super far, pero
I will let them see it.
okay.
We will make a way.
Thank you.
Alright.
When there's a will, there's a way.
Okay.
Ayan. Yabang ng may paano. So that's yon. Hello, Agustin Quintanar. Thank you. Thank you for the gift. Good job, Bobby. All right. So if you guys want to really look closely on that, just search it up on Instagram or probably Twitter. And while Dave is going on a bathroom break, which I probably will also after, because this coffee is this coffee? I will start it off with, there's actually a lot of hidden Mickeys. First of all, of course, you see here the From the Sea, which is our artist name together collectively. That's also, we also decided to self-title the EP, so that's why it's also called From the Sea. Now, if you how do you rotate it to the left, or no, wait, it's the other side. Dave's phone is following me. Okay, there. If you rotate it that way, you'll actually be able to see our initials, which is M and D. So M is on the reflection of the water, and D is the arc of the sun. So that's the first hidden Mickey. The second hidden Mickey is if you rotate it one more time, which is, it's gonna be like inverted like that. It's gonna look like a cup of coffee because we both love coffee. Yes? Oh, okay. You show them. Ayan, hawakan mo. Okay, we're gonna explain it here on YouTube. So, okay, first of all, again, From the Sea is me and Dave. That's also the EP title. And then if you rotate it, you'll see our initials, which is M and D. So, nandyan siya, M and D. And then if you rotate it again, it's a cup of coffee. Because Dave and I love coffee, and it's also like one way to how to share. I would explain it, like share your moments or something? Yeah, sharing moments, kind of signifying sharing your moments. And then the one more hidden Mickey, which we recently actually just revealed, is the rays of the sun. So you'll see two kinds of lines there for the rays of the sun, and those are actually the Morse codes for M and D. So that's just, I think, something that's, alam mo yung term sa Tagalog, ang taba ng utak, ganon. Super ganon. And we are not gonna take the credit for this because this is not our idea. We really want to give the credit out to our creative director and very good friend of ours, Jason Max, and our very good friend and graphic designer. Both of them are amazing. Her name is Maine David. And so, sila na yung nag-uusap-usap about that. Sobrang...
So there's also another fun fact about that, since you mentioned Maine.
Yes.
So Maine's husband is a really, really good friend of mine as well.
Yes.
And he is my guitar player, basically. So
when Dave has gigs, has shows, even when Dave actually opened up for Moira. Mm-hmm. Dave opened up for Moira during her Smart Araneta Coliseum concert. I was there. I was a supportive girlfriend. Yeah, yung team niya, yung guitar player niya actually also helped us with some guitar tracks for From the Sea. Also, your other good friend Charles Bautista is also also able to help us with like the bass, the super rich bass stuff that you also hear from the songs.
Charles' bass is on all the songs.
He played the
His bass is on all the songs.
Okay.
See Josh, he played on
David.
True North and Free.
Wala siya sa Luna.
No.
For Up and Away, it's just Dave.
Up and Away and Luna, that was all me. Yeah.
That was all Dave because he's amazing. All right, before I go on a bathroom break, and you gotta entertain them for a while. Hello to Joyans, Chanko. Hello naman to our kambal. Hello mga kambal. To Eunice and Elise. Thank you so much for joining us here. Thank you to everyone who's here and just supporting us and sending us gifts and just your time and even just hearts here on Kumu as well. Thank you. Nick Trinsha. Thank you so much. And hello to Diana Llamas. Congrats on being newlyweds. Thank you. And you finally got to catch a stream. Thank you. Hello there in Canada. Thank you so much for joining us. Magchika ka muna, and then after that,
what's gonna be our next topic so that I'll start talking
We're gonna go in depth with the songs. We're gonna start with Free.
With Free?
Yeah.
Okay, sige.
Are we gonna play the songs also?
Huh?
Or ano?
I guess we could.
We can naman, diba?
Yeah.
I mean, it's our channel.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna go to the bathroom. You kickstart that.
Okay. So, and you'll be able to hear me naman, so Free. It was funny because I wrote that song like maybe 2 years ago, maybe a year or two ago. And when I wrote it, I literally I sent Morissette a demo of it, I think, or I sang it to her. And it was literally just for fun. I wrote it for fun. I sent it to her. Had no plans of recording it. And then when we decided to do this EP, I was just going through all the old songs that I had written and
Rinig na rinig ko yung CR. Sorry. It's just right there. Sorry, where were you? I'm so sorry.
I was telling them how I had written the song like maybe a year or two ago.
You're
Free.
starting with Free.
Yeah. And then I guess at the time when I let you hear it, you were like, whoa, like that is definitely our story, but it was just kind of like too revealing, I guess, at the time.
Yeah.
But I mean, I had no intentions of recording it even for myself.
Yeah.
But
and
then
I remember this. You didn't want to put it out at first.
no, I didn't.
I wanted to be the one. I was the one who said, if we're gonna put it in an EP. So okay, one before Dave continues, if you watch the wedding video, so there's only 3 songs in the wedding video, but on Spotify and on the different digital music platforms, you have that's basically the bonus track, and it opens the From the Sea EP, which is free, and some people have guessed it that you actually have to listen to the songs in order. So it starts out with, going back to Dave, what he was sharing is, it starts with Free, which was basically something that, which was our story basically before everything.
Yeah, exactly.
That we just wanted to be free,
Yeah.
basically. And so, like,
especially if you listen to that
do you have
first
the lyrics
verse.
here? Let's this is gonna be
Spotify.
this is gonna be a super in-depth commentary on everything. We're gonna try to explain everything. Pero lalabas ba yung lyrics dito? If ever.
Yes, should. And then you can just click.
Pero I can't play from here.
Ito, I'll play it from
Okay. Multitasking po kami dito.
here. Dito. Ay Allah.
Hello po sa mga taga Southern Luzon. Okay. I don't know if babe, walang lyrics dito.
Huh? Meron, watch. Ito.
Ay?
Ito.
Ayun ba yun?
Night.
Alright, sige. We're gonna start off with Free. Okay, hands up. Who among you guys is yes! Pause. Sino dito ang mga team Free? Who among you guys love Free the most from the EP? From the EP. By the way, hello to Fides Kibir. Hello. Sino dito favorite yung Free?
I'm just gonna loop this, so it's just gonna loop.
Okay, it's just gonna
itself
loop.
until
Unless
we're done talking to Free.
Okay, talking to Free.
Talking about Free.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna start it. I'm just gonna read a couple lyrics because, as Dave shared, this was a song that kind of really talked about what we were going through before we decided to go all out with our relationship. So, like, especially in the first verse, it goes, escaping whenever we can, rooftop dates, going to places on paper and pen. That's basically like every time we talk, we just put a list on our bucket list of destinations. Trying to find little pockets of time to catch a glimpse of your love, because that was the reality for us before. Plotting out plans just to hold you again. That's literally what happened before.
Exactly.
This is a little controversial, and if you're a part of my team, you would know. This line goes, sending you letters through all of your friends. Because Dave actually likes to send me handwritten letters. So of course he would send me letters also just on in our chat boxes, but it's a different feeling being able to actually get a physical letter. And so there were times before that he would try to send out letters and
sneak it through
my friends and and the people around me, and it would reach me naman. So,
in fairness, nakarating
naman. And I'm sure the people who you guys know who you are, you're all just laughing kasi parang oo nga no. And so and I guess just basically the whole song, that's what we were trying to share, just what we went through before, especially this part. We tried to deny it, we tried to hide it, made us feel that it was wrong, but it was just way too strong. Because if you guys didn't know, Dave and I got back together. Dave and I first got together. I was 19, I guess. It was back in it was after The Voice. Not immediately after. Probably a year after Dave got eliminated from The Voice, because he also was a part of the first season of The Voice with me. We were the same team, and he got eliminated in the battle rounds and decided to try to pursue his dreams also in the States, and so that's why he stayed there for a couple of years. We were LDR, long distance. No one knew about it. I was able to balance everything without everyone knowing, and
but we literally started as like really good friends.
Super good friends.
Kasi we were on the same team on The Voice, so it was kind of like she was the closest. You were my closest friend on Team Sarah, so it was kind of like, hey, what's going on? Like, ano yung mga bagong updates? Like,
sino mga nandyan pa sa show?
Like, how's everything? And just like behind the scenes and stuff like that. So I think that's really how it started. Just because, syempre, like, all my other friends on The Voice, they were on different teams. So, I mean, and they all got eliminated as well.
Kaya, ayun, so we had kept in touch until we were able to just branch out from just talking about The Voice and just talking about experiences, and it even came to the point where every time I'd have rants or just stressful moments, I would literally just run to my phone and talk to Dave and just share everything to him, because he was the only person that I felt comfortable sharing stuff with.
Tawag pa niya sa akin nun, reklamo friend.
Literally my reklamo friend. Before anything else, he is my reklamo friend. Sa lahat ng
Hanggang
reklamo
ngayon.
ko, ngayon talaga, wala. You're my reklamo buddy. Because now we share the stress. Pero, so yeah, syempre, fast forward after that, LDR kami, and then we really broke up. Diba? We really broke up. We thought we couldn't. We thought it was impossible na to just go on.
Yeah.
We broke up, but we still had the feelings. We still had our feelings, and I guess one of the factors of us breaking up was because of just, I guess, outside pressure.
Yeah.
So, like, at least in my part, of course, my priority hasn't will always be my music and my career. And of course, I was also super young at that time. And so...
And then I was also in the States.
You were also in the States, and you had different, like...
Yeah.
To the point na parang sabi ni Dave dati na, I feel like I'm looking at settling here.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, Dave thought he was gonna settle there. Ako, sabi ko, but if we're gonna move forward, like, I really plan on building my career here in the Philippines. And so that was one of the things also that parang... maybe it's really not gonna work.
It complicated things a little bit.
Yeah, a lot more.
Yeah.
A lot
And that's
more.
and especially with just my journey in life, and it's something that I always remind Morissette of, is it's like, make plans, plot it out, and execute. But then if God all of a sudden like hinders those plans, maybe sometimes it's because he has something better for you. And that's been my experience my entire life, is I have a plan, I have a dream, like these are the things that I want to do, and then it's like how I explain it to Morissette is like, this is where I want to be, this is my goal, at least for that season. And it's like one step before that is where God blocks me off. And God has blocked me off. So like, example, in The Voice, I literally I didn't want to win. I didn't want to get stuck in those like big contracts as a winner.
Reality.
Because that's really the reality of it is. But I wanted to get to the live rounds. And the step right before the live rounds,
which was the battle rounds,
that's where I got eliminated.
To which, by the way, Dave sang Bohemian Rhapsody at 3 a.m. in the morning.
Hey, ambot nila.
Ambot nila, Jude.
Why did they do that to us?
In a super cold studio. At 3 a.m.
At 3 a.m. I couldn't feel my legs. I was like, come on, legs, work.
Bohemian Rhapsody, 3 a.m. Ano?
It was like my family, like his friends and family. Like there was hardly anyone left in the studio. So ayan, like whatever
Super
applause
wild.
that you heard on that show, it was all like sound effects. Kasi wala nang nag-uwian na yung mga tao. So ayan, parang like going back, that's what kind of complicated things a little bit.
Yeah.
Is her being here, me being in the States, and just certain things happening.
Our priorities during that time of that season in our lives. It was just different, and nothing was aligning.
But then yun nga, like just so many things happened in my life, and I ended up back here in the Philippines, like unplanned. It was I'm back here again.
Pero what was super funny is, so we broke up in 2016.
Yes.
We broke up in 2016. And so
and I was still going back and forth at that time.
No, but around that time you were like there in the States and you were working on stuff in the States. And then biglang and you were going back and forth, and then biglang a couple months later, I didn't know anymore because syempre we lost touch. We hadn't talked anymore. Parang napauwi ka dito eh.
Yeah.
Parang biglang when we broke up, God brought Dave back to the Philippines. Pero syempre like at that time, parang we had already broken up, and so wala na talaga.
And that move back here was only supposed to be temporary. That move was supposed to be temporary, just for a couple months.
Yeah.
We were gonna build some things up and then move back to the States.
Yeah.
But then just life happened and plans didn't go everything didn't go according to plan, basically. So then I ended up helping my brother and becoming a basketball coach and trainer for kids.
Yeah.
and like that was such an amazing like time in my life also, because I have such a good relationship and me and my brother are like super close.
Super close.
And it's so funny because when we moved to Manila, he came with me and he helped me with my music.
This was back in
This was like
2009.
2009.
Like
yeah,
the very
exactly.
first move talaga to Manila. Okay.
And because we're from Sariaya, we're from the province, and I think I was
Quezon
like
province.
17 or 18 when we moved here. So my mom was like begging my brother, like, can you please like go with him, because it would make me feel more comfortable if he had someone with him. And so like my brother has a good voice, and like we sing really good together.
They had a duo.
Yeah.
They were called the Lamars or the Lamar brothers.
So it was like that period of our lives, he was helping me with my music. And then like life happened and I went on The Voice, and my brother was like, I want you to do music on your own because like out of risk, like he even told me, and this was the moment that sobrang I got super emotional and almost to the point where I was like tearing up, because he said, you're not going to succeed with me. You're so much better on your own, and you have to go out on your own. And he also wanted to start doing other things and figuring out what he wanted, what his purpose in life was talaga outside of music, because he didn't want to keep doing music. So then
like he enjoyed it, but it wasn't his like passion.
No.
And he felt like it wasn't his purpose, I guess.
Yeah.
Also.
So then fast forward to all those years later when God brought me back here, like the roles were reversed, and now I was helping him build his career in being a trainer, which by the way, he's an amazing trainer.
He is amazing.
He's not a lot of people know him, but he is one of the best basketball trainers that I know. And
his name is Michael Lamar. You guys can check him out on Instagram, on Facebook also. But he also has a profile called Score Trainings. And so I guess right now he hasn't been posting a lot just because courts here in Metro Manila haven't really opened up yet. They do have a big court in the province, or what we call the ranch. He's been able to train kids, but more community based now. Just all the neighbors who do want to learn more about basketball. He's been doing that especially during the pandemic. And so you guys can check that out also. Coach Michael Lamar on Instagram, and Score Trainings everywhere else as well. And so
it's just like there's just so many things happen that in the moment you don't understand, like why is this happening to me, diba? Like okay na sana eh, and then all of a sudden one little moment happens and it derails all of your plans, diba? And that's happened to me like over and over in life, where it's just like, okay. And I've told this to Morissette so many times, where it just got to the point where every time something happened to me that kind of made me discouraged, as why didn't this happen, so close, diba? It got to the point where I was just like, okay, like, God, what's next? Like that became my habit na. That was like my, like, I guess like mantra, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yung parang that's what I would just constantly tell myself when something wouldn't go according to my plan.
Yeah.
Okay, God, what's next?
What do you have up your sleeve?
Like, this didn't happen because I know that that's not what you wanted from me. So what's next? And that happened so many times. And like now it's like looking back, this is why. Diba?
Yeah.
So many things happened for both Morissette and I that led us back together. And my gosh, it was not easy. Like there's so many hurdles, diba?
Super.
And
one of the things that we truly believe is that God really builds us up. God so in especially in Dave's case, so like how he explained it, like this is his goal, and then God just stops like a tiny bit.
Yeah.
Like super close, like what's it called in basketball, like a buzzer beater or something.
Yeah.
Kind of that kind of situation. And so one of the things that we like to also just really acknowledge is how so Dave's been doing so many things as an artist. He also, as you guys know, he's also like my cinematographer, my director. He's also my
I
sound
record
engineer.
your voice.
He's everything basically. He's
My
been
gosh.
helping. All of this equipment is his really. And so, but what he told me a couple months ago, it's like God was. And so as a performer, and then Dave also did basketball training with his brother, and then he was also doing gigs as a cinematographer, a
Production,
DOP,
lots of production
a lot
work,
of production. And so when we finally got back together back in 2018 and officially in 2019, and just doing more stuff as the months went on, Dave would say that it's like God allowed me to go into production and work with different people, learn from them. And then when I was putting up my YouTube channel, parang dun niya na-apply lahat ng
Everything that I had learned over the
Yeah.
years, it was like, okay, like
Let's
now
put
I
it
know
here.
I know how to edit. Like before it was just kind of like editing random stuff, but not really knowing how to stitch it all together to make
Yeah.
like a cohesive story.
Tama,
And then
yeah.
there was guys that came into my life that helped me do that.
Yeah.
I worked on this like really like short travel documentary, and I had to edit an episode of that, and someone came along and kind of guided me. Okay, bro, this is how you structure it, and this and
Yeah.
that, and like I use everything that he taught me for all of her vlogs.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, Dave is actually one of the very first people who worked on Kumu.
I actually made like a little like promo video for Kumu.
Yeah, even because Kumu was actually already around before the pandemic. And so, and hindi pa kami nagkabalikan nun. And so, ha? Yeah,
just wanted
hindi
to check.
pa kami nagkabalikan nun. Pero yun, parang he was also one of the very first people who had an account on Kumu.
Yeah.
He helped work on
Wala pang
just
stickers. Like it
Wala
was
pang
just
anything.
super bare.
Ano
And
yung term? Beta version
it was still
pa.
beta, yeah.
Like super like Jurassic. So Dave was like the pioneer talaga of he was around during the very first moments of Kumu. Kaya it's just so nice lang din to be able to you basically come full circle with the app, babe.
For sure.
Super. And so going back to just this lyric breakdown, and yeah, that whole pre-chorus is basically because like I said, we didn't really like fall out of love. It's just life happened. But we knew in ourselves that he was good for me. Or like I really loved him or love him. And so it was just there, it was tucked away. Dave even had another girlfriend at that time when we had broken up. And so that's why that explains kind of the pre-chorus of Free, where made us feel that it was wrong, but it was just way too strong. And because no matter what we do, you long for me, I long for you. Just wanna be free. Super nice. Oh, okay. So this is one of I really want to explain this part.
Okay,
So that
go.
we're gonna go a little technical with like the harmonies and just how we structured the song. So, of course, the verses we have our own parts in the verses. The first chorus, you're gonna hear Dave singing the main melody. And I'm sure you guys are gonna want to listen to this again. So Dave is actually singing the main melody of the first chorus, and I'm singing harmony on top of it. That's why. Can you put up the volume a little bit, babe? So right now we're on the. And then a little concept they also wanted to do is whoever is doing main melody, the other one is doing harmony. So example this, I'm singing main melody, Dave is singing harmony, like the backups right now. that's all him. And so it's my part. And then Dave sings, and then I do harmony. Super loud. And so here comes the chorus. Dave actually is the main melody. And the harmony. And so that was kind of like our little concept all throughout the song. And so
and then it all just goes crazy at the end.
yes, it's an explosion of stuff. And so so going on, continuing on the verse, we're just gonna let's listen. So that's basically the concept. Every time, whoever is the main melody, the other one is the backup. Since risking it all again, the options are only you. Oh, and this is a hidden Mickey. Wait, this is a hidden Mickey. Listen closely. Morissette says, "My mind is set." What Dave is actually singing in the background is "My Morissette."
That was a. I sang that as a joke.
That was really a joke, but sabi namin, let's do it. Let's see if people actually hear that. So I'm not sure if you guys noticed it. So and then
it's so buried in the background. I don't think people are
it's
gonna.
okay, but now they know.
Now you know.
It's
so
a
when
little
you hear
hidden
it,
Mickey.
like, oh, he sang My Morissette.
Yeah, it's really My Morissette. And so for the second chorus, this is what we decided to do. So I'm the main melody. Dave is basically the counterpoint, but then we also decided to put harmonies na kaming dalawa on top of the counterpoint and the main melody. So what was happening is, so just wanna be free, and then Dave is actually singing harmony to that, and then another voice of Dave is singing the counterpoint, and I'm singing the harmony of Dave's counterpoint. So
oh my gosh. My brain.
If you can only see how the session looks like on Logic, it's a lot of colors. Woo! And so yeah, we just decided to have fun with this track, just something super like easy listening. And then of course the end, we wanted to kind of feature Josh and Charles just go crazy in that whole extra instrumental.
Yeah.
And then we were just playing with it. I told Dave we should like do some talking.
Yeah.
And so that's why it's kind of there, and then putting it like a little buried, like it's an old cassette, that like old music.
And this conversation, it was like, all right, sige, let's just
talk.
Let's see whatever comes out. Press record, and this conversation comes out, and we're like, we listened to it and we just kept laughing and laughing. Listened to it again, kept laughing some more. All right, let's just keep
Let's
it.
just keep it there. Kaya like super random lang talaga. Tinawag ko siyang baliw and everything doon. If you guys listen to it, and then there's the bass closing. And so yeah, I guess
it's so much fun.
Super fun. So yes, that was Need More Respect for Free. Super enjoy. I think out of all the songs, that's the one with the most hidden Mickey.
Yeah.
Hidden Mickeys, just a lot of like hidden stuff that you guys probably didn't notice. And I guess because it wasn't a part of the wedding film, it was one of those songs that people didn't really play over and over, just because they didn't have visuals to support the song. But then there's this. You guys can finally just you can pinpoint all those stuff again and just listen to it again, and maybe like, oh, this is what they were talking about, like, ooh, and maybe appreciate all those little stuff that we decided to do. And so wala lang, gusto lang namin like.
Kasi ako personally, I love it when an artist explains those little details of a song.
That's why I want to do
this.
And
then when you go back and listen to it again, you have a little bit more appreciation to it.
Yeah.
Or it's kind of like that, like you have more of an awe na, oh nga, no, like I didn't realize that that's what he said, or that's how he sang it, or that's what he meant. Like, yeah, it's so much fun to do that.
Sobrang ganun lang. All right, let's proceed to the next song.
Do you want to? Or wala? Is there anyone?
Parang I haven't seen any. Ito. Sorry to everyone who's been sending gifts here on YouTube na hindi ko nabate. Hello kay Dennis Barceliano. Thank you so much for the super chat. Hello to Agustin Quintanar. Love the new EP. Where can I find the dates of the US tour? Greetings from Albuquerque.
Whoa.
I'm happy to support you guys.
My mom's from Albuquerque.
Thank you so much for being here. We might visit while we're in the States.
Hopefully.
We'll visit Nanny and everyone. Shirley Joseph, hello. That's the top of my chat box here on YouTube. Thank you so much. Thank you to everyone who's been sending gifts also here on Kumu.
Also to everyone joining us here on Kumu.
Thank
Morissette and
you.
I are just chilling with our coffee, and we are talking about From the Sea.
We have to show them our coffee mugs, babe. This is a gift from Tita Carolyn, Tito Nando. Thank you po. They also gave us a really nice book. Parang wedding gift, marriage gift. They sent us a wedding gift. This was one of them, and then another one was a book. We're currently in the process of finishing the book, but it's called Love and Respect. Just something
So nice.
It's really nice. We learned so much, and I feel like
If you're a newly married couple, you should read it.
yes, because I would like to share this. So we got married. Actually, it's already been 7 months since we got married.
Crazy.
We just decided to reveal it just last month, and of course the first couple of months were not. I don't know how do we at least in our case it was good, of course, but we had so many like conflicts, just not being able to understand each other sometimes, misinterpreting each other.
Yeah.
And so that went on for probably like a month or 3 months, just how we were
Trying to
as
figure
a couple,
things out.
trying
yeah.
to figure things
Trying
out.
to navigate each other.
Super. And so during Dave's birthday in December, Dave's family from the ranch came over to Metro Manila. We had lunch together, and Tita Carol and Tita Nando were there also with their family, and they sent us this. One of their gifts was this book called Love and Respect. I forgot the family name. His name is Emerson. Forgot his family name, but it's a book now we've been reading, and it's really helped us a lot. This is not an ad. I wish we'd have like content and like branded stuff in this. I know, but maybe if you're a promoter, you want us to just hit us up. Yun na lang. We are open for partnerships here.
Sabi ni Nick, normal couple stuff. Exactly.
It's all good. We have a lot
Exactly.
of those. Just life happening, of course, between the two of us. And but yes, that book really helped us. They kind of put it in a way where women in general use or listen with let's say pink hearing aids and pink glasses, and men in a way look and hear with blue glasses and blue hearing aids. So
That's how different men and women are,
Yes.
basically.
and so basically in this book it was trying to understand each other, how to just better kind of, how do you explain it, just to really better understand
Yeah.
each other and be more
Understanding.
understanding of the other person, obviously, because parang walang mali, they're not wrong, they're just different.
Exactly.
That's like one of my favorite like things
Exactly,
from that
yeah.
book is men and women are not wrong. They each have their own like perspectives and stuff. They're not wrong. It's just they're different.
and
so
you have
just,
to understand,
Yeah.
like parang why women think the way that they do, and then vice versa, diba?
Yeah.
Just so that you can better understand, like if your wife says something to you na parang medyo it hit you in a different way.
Yeah, yeah. It didn't
Then
translate
rather
the
than just
same.
getting offended right away, diba? And mag-argue agad kayo or whatever, then it's kind of like you filter it. You learn
Yeah.
how to filter and be like, okay, what
did
did she really mean?
Yeah, and just to put it out there between the two of us, Dave is the more understanding one.
I try.
Because I'm the very emotional one, and I just like sometimes like my emotions just take over me, and I'm just super blessed that Dave is a very understanding and chill person. But then of course there are also times that I also frustrate Dave, and that we're not on the same page at all with something, and reading or going through that book, which is Love and Respect, really helped the two of us just be more
And it's still an ongoing process, but that book has really helped. Like, oh my gosh,
super.
without
Like, we don't-
reading that book, the process would still be a lot intense, a lot more intense.
Gruesome! Gruesome talaga! I did not, naku, ang dami lang din talaga nangyari in the past couple of months. Pero yun nga, syempre, as a married couple, as a Christian married couple, we learn to just handle things the right way.
And have more grace for each other because God has so much grace
I
for
know.
us.
It's really a triangle, no? It's really a triangle. Diba yung laging ina-explain ni Dave na it's really a triangle that me as woman, as wife, and Dave as husband, and then God will always have to be in the center so that for it to work, diba?
And she mentioned that triangle. What I love about that picture is the concept is so wife, husband, and the closer that you both get to God,
that's how you are also as a
the closer
couple.
you guys get to each other.
Yeah.
So that's why it's also very important that like she also has her own time with God and devotion and parang that moment I also do that. I wake up super early just so that I can get my workout and parang have that alone time with God and the more that we do that, then the more our relationship gets better because we're also getting closer to God as well.
Yeah. I mean, our relationship right now, or our marriage right now, isn't perfect at all. Super far. Of course,
what is perfect?
What is perfect in this world? It's only God. But like, especially in the past couple of days, of course, and I've been super stressed these past couple of days. Just so much has been going on. This is between us, just us guys.
Between us and 400 people on YouTube.
And 100 people on Kumus between us. But there's just been so much happening in our lives that have been stressing me out so much. And of course, sometimes I reflect my frustration out on Dave. But we've just it's been better how we've been handling it. Ako personally, how I've been handling, I think has been so much better. Like sometimes I get frustrated at him, but then instead of prolonging it, like it's shorter.
Yeah.
It's not a big argument anymore. Sometimes it's just a little conflict, and then we learn to just sometimes forgive each other. Most of the time we forgive each other.
Yes.
And just move forward and then work things out, and then we're better, and then we're here.
Oh, naging marriage podcast to ah.
Yeah. Syempre, we gotta be sharing what we've learned, babe, because we gotta tell them the truth, because it's not always that we're okay also as people, diba? We also go through life as individuals, as a couple, and I guess us as people, or us as viewers, including us, we just need to be more we just really need to be more compassionate towards people, because we don't know what we're going through.
Amen. Oh my gosh.
Yun talaga yun. So here's a fun question before we go to the next song. This is actually a gift here on YouTube. Sabi niya, congrats po sa wedding niyo. If you don't mind, how was your honeymoon? 3 words lang. Honeymoon, okay. So it was fun.
Amazing.
It was amazing. 1, 2, what's the third word?
Intense.
Whoa! Okay, I'm just gonna cut it there because I don't think that's for my channel, babe. You do that another time.
Oh, there's another word. Short-lived. Because we were also in the middle of...
Tama.
It was like, we got married. We just went off for couple of days, and then we had to get back to work immediately because
that's really what happened.
We were in the middle of signature.
Yeah, we were in the middle of working on the EP, and then the concert was already in the works also at that time. And
Hoy.
so, okay na, bumalik na tayo sa next song. Anyways, going back to topic again. We told you that we were gonna go off topic.
All right, next song.
Let's go for something more innocent, babe. Okay, next song. Ito na. Our next song is Up and Away. Raise your hands sa mga nagsistan ng Up and Away. Let's go. I know there's a lot of you guys who actually really love Up and Away. Hands up, hands up, hands up. Frightened of the feelings. Alright, so for this song, going back to the concept of free, where if I was singing the melody, Dave would be singing the harmony. And so for this song, I was singing melody all throughout. I was singing melody all throughout. Dave was like in this part, during these first parts, you don't really hear him, and then he goes in, and then the background harmony is Dave singing, and then there's a part there in the end where he's more than a background now. He's more than you meet
more than a background.
Where he sings more like into the melody as well, becoming second melody. And so
can I add to that?
Yes, of course.
So as Morissette explained with the concept of free, if you were singing the harmony, or if you were singing the melody, I was singing the harmony, and vice versa. Now the concept for the EP as a whole was, because we wanted to put True North, diba?
Yeah.
And that was like my song to you.
Yes.
That's literally my song about Morissette. And then Morissette also wanted to have a song that was like about like parang her perspective basically.
Yes. Yeah.
And where I would just be there in the background the whole time. So that was the concept for
kind of like an echo.
Up and Away and
True North. That Up and Away would be my song for Dave, and True North, which we'll get into also later, would be his song for me. And so what we decided to do to make it interesting is we also be each other's backup singers. And so like in this part that's gonna come up, the bridge is gonna play, and Dave is actually now more
almost like a duet na.
Yeah, it's a duet na. Because it's kind of like, the concept is like, we're finally getting together. Abilities are endless. And even the lyrics of that whole bridge part, like this part. Love will be a big mess. Love will be a big test. And every day, I will be choosing you. So, and I think story-wise for Up and Away, of course, I wanted to have like a more upbeat song, just something more fun and singable also. The concept of Up and Away, or just the story of it, is basically like I'm dancing while I'm talking. Sorry. The concept of Up and Away is
can just be like a backup dancer while you're talking.
is basically it's kind of like a metaphor, no? Up and away. I want to go up and away. My fear of heights slowly decays. Favorite line, by the way. The higher we go, the more that I fall for you. So all throughout the song, what the message is basically just deciding to take that leap. No, tama, no? Like, okay, let's play let's have the volume up a little bit so that we could kind of.
You want me to start from the beginning?
Yes, sure. Thank you, babe. So, frightened of the feeling. So it's like kind of like unsure. Like I really like you, but it's like may ganun pa, may pigil pa.
Okay,
Yeah.
it says avoiding conversations where I would say what's on my mind.
Because you
So,
might find out.
Our process normally when we write is I'll start it, sometimes with the first verse and chorus.
Yeah.
And then Morissette will come in and make tweaks, and then she'll help with the second verse. Or like Phoenix, and I think even this one you wrote the entire second verse.
Did
I think
This
so.
one? No, babe.
Hindi ba?
No. We worked on the second verse together.
We worked on the second
Yeah.
verse together. So, but go back to that line again.
Which one?
Avoiding conversations where I would say what's on my
You
mind.
can keep the music playing.
Because when we were like first getting to know each other and stuff like that, like that's one of the things that she had always struggled with is just sorry.
Sorry, multitasking kami dito. Yan.
Parang that was your you wouldn't release your emotions. Diba? You wouldn't really like talk to someone about like how frustrated you were with a certain situation you were going through. And then more so when it was like when we both kind of realized like wait, I think I like you. So it was just like, avoiding conversations because you didn't want to have to say what was on your mind and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that was just like
That was like the
because I remember those moments.
yeah, it's basically like that wall, diba? When you meet someone, whether
Because after that, sorry, it's because you might find out how far I've already fallen.
Yeah. Laling magsulat nito. Kala nyo ba? So, yun nga, na parang, you know how when you're with someone that you kind of like, parang, you want to be careful with what you say, basically. So, you have that wall. So, that's basically where
Ayaw magpahalata.
Ayaw magpahalata. You don't want it obvious. So, I guess that's kind of where that line came from. Of course, the chorus is just, okay, I want to take that leap. Yan. It's more of, I want to take that leap. I want to go up and away. And the more I'm gonna get into this, I know the more that things are gonna be challenging. I'm probably gonna fall more in love with you, but I'm gonna take that leap. But I'm gonna. I think that's the idea of Up and Away. So many doubts, things I tried to foresee, and of course this bridge. One of my favorite parts of the song is this bridge.
Yeah, me too.
We love that line, the possibilities are endless. That's something that we used to always say during our LDR. Like,
that's like one of the last, that's how we would usually end our conversations.
Tama. Like, to endless possibilities because we don't know what's gonna happen. So,
and because we were LDR, the reason why we would end our conversations with that phrase was because if I was going to bed, she'd just be starting her day.
Yes,
so
yes,
it's
that's
kind
right.
of like,
it's like wishing each
all
other
right,
well.
have a good day, like, love you, endless possibilities.
To endless possibilities, and so ganda
So,
nun.
Naisingit.
Naisingit yun. And of course, we like that little part where it kind of softens after the bridge. The higher we go, the more that I fall.
Yes.
For you. Just something like super tender, and then it goes, I wanna go up, 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 and let go. So yeah, super love. I'm personally, and this is just me, this is one half of From the Sea. I'm just personally super proud of how everything turned out with this EP as well. And I'm super happy you guys also like it. So thank you so much. Thank you. Ay nako guys, alam nyo, ang daming quotables dito sa EP na to. I mean, we always try to put out quality stuff, diba? And that's both like melodies and of course the production side, but also with lyrics that can resonate with you. Ako personally, I'm a very wordy person, as you guys know. Even with my Instagram posts, it's like a novel. It's like a novela. It's like a novel every time. But then, that's why I also really resonate with lyrics. And so I really love how, and I think that's one of the things why I really like I've fallen in love with you. Because you're a songwriter and you write really nice stuff.
Oh, thank you.
Not stretch. As a mini stretch. So that's Up and Away, just something super light. And we thought of opening our wedding film with Up and Away with a little music video. Up in that's actually in Mount Kulis in Tanay, Rizal. So that was actually there. I didn't know they had hiking spots there.
Yeah.
Kaya it was so nice.
It was amazing. It was
super
so
perfect din siya na like you're in a high place. And it was also a nice transition na our dates before when we were LDR were really just rooftop dates, and we like views kasi we like overlooking stuff, and so it was nice, and we were able to find a location that kind of just felt super free also, and just up there with that view. And so that's Up and Away.
That's Up and Away.
All right, intermission. Hello to everyone who's been dropping stickers and gifts here on YouTube. Hello to Leia Ishahara. Thank you so much. Hello to Maria Watkins Archives. Thank you. What song has the most of your lyrics? What do you mean? What song has the most of your lyrics? In all of these, In all of these. Did you mean which of these songs did I really work on with lyrics? I think.
Well,
no.
okay,
Luna.
we'll put it this way. True North was the least because that was already written.
That was already written, okay. Yeah.
And
so
then,
I didn't really have a hand in like the songwriting side of that. And then
all the other songs was editing and tweaks and suggestions.
Yeah.
I think Up and Away was a song that you
Away
helped me
ata.
on the most with. Yeah.
Up and Away pala. Kailangan din kasi syempre that's my perspective.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think if that was what you meant in your with your question, I think the song that I had most contributed on with lyrics is Up and Away.
Yeah. And I just want to also throw this out there, like,
yes,
this is something also Morissette has struggled with in the beginning, is thinking that as a songwriter you have to write the entire song by yourself, which is not the case. You go on any of these like top 50 songs on Spotify. Sometimes minsan. Like sometimes it's like it's overkill because they'll have like
So
20 writers credited, which I don't understand why. But a lot of these songs and some of the best songs, diba? There's a lot of amazing songs written by just one person. But some of the best songs are written by multiple people because it's different when you have someone that you can throw ideas with back and forth. So like one of our processes that we've been doing is we'll talk. I'll say, babe, I need an idea for a song, or give me a title. My weaknesses is titles. So give me a title for a song.
So that's my strength. I like concepts and titles.
So give me concepts or a line or like a word.
Yeah.
And sometimes that's how I will start writing a song, is because of an initial spark that she would give me.
Yeah.
Either a word, a title, a phrase.
That's how we started our very, very, very first song, which is Love You Still. I just suddenly told Dave, you know what? I think Love You Still would be a nice title.
Yeah.
And then he'd ask, oh, okay. So what's your concept? Like, I guess just something around the lines of like, despite everything that's happening, I will always choose to love you. So, and that's how Love You Still came to be.
So it's like, even though one might not write most of the words, but if you're the one who sparked the idea and the basically that song, diba, that's also songwriting. So she's also getting more comfortable with like, okay, yes, that is songwriting. And then once I start like writing the initial lyrics and I present it to her, and it's
because
like,
you
oh,
naman,
this is nice.
That's my weakness naman with the songwriting. Like I'm super rich with like so many ideas and concepts. I don't know where to start. That's why in the past couple of years before I went into songwriting, I'd have my notebook ready because that's what all the songwriters would tell me, or even just my recorder on my phone, I'd have it ready. But then there's so many ideas in my head. I don't know what to put first. Like everything in my head there's so much, but it's jumbled.
And sometimes that's my struggle, is I don't know where to start. But once I have that first spark or that first initial idea or concept, and it's like, oh my gosh, like I have so many ideas now.
Yeah. Pero ako naman yung baliktad na I have so many ideas, pero
you don't know how to start.
How do I start this? Like, okay, let's say yung idea is, okay, let's use Love You Still as an example. Okay, ang ganda nung concept ko, yung title ko, Love You Still. Now, how do I start this? Kung ako lang yung nagsulat, parang wala. Alam niyo yung joke nung SpongeBob, in that one of those episodes ni I think it was SpongeBob, na nagre-write siya ng essay. Ganun siya, nasulat siya. The. Yun lang. Wala akong mabuo kasi parang the. Or I. Wala na.
Crumple up the paper.
Throw it. Do it again. The.
5 years later.
5 years later. And then biglang ang. Tagalog. Naging Tagalog ang. Wala pa rin, lalo na Tagalog. I'm super slow in Tagalog talaga. Or
but
like,
this is why we complement each other.
This is why we work. Because I literally what we said in our...
The essay episode. The
essay episode. Well, this is a commentary. We did say that we were going to talk in depth about From the Sea. And so I'm going back to what I was saying, like in the True North video, or the interview, or kind of like the prenup video, in the whole wedding video, where Dave said that I compliment him in his weaknesses, and he does the same for me. And I just feel like, yeah, we really just compliment each other, because one of the things that I like to kind of like describe, like exactly what I just said, is like how my strength is on stage. My strength is I'm a performer. We're both performers, but
my strength is behind the scenes.
his strength is behind the scenes, and so and especially me going into production, like sometimes I'm just that let go person. Whatever happens on stage, what happens on stage. But on studio, I'm like I have super high standards for myself, and yun, hindi ko talaga strength before ang production side. But then Dave's been helping me with that, trying to understand and helping me with the songwriting process. And the same way, I'm also helping him and just gaining more confidence to be able to perform for you guys. Kaya yung mga covers nakikita nyo, even yung mga live streams, ako talaga yung nagtutulak sa kanya. Na parang, babe, maglabas ka ng cover, like yung Easy on Me.
I'm like, okay na ako eh.
Okay na yun, like, okay na, I'll just work on your stuff. Sabi ko, no, babe. You have to also, you're helping me, I'm gonna help you also. Kaya, naging sound engineer din ako bigla. Naging cinematographer, DOP din ako bigla. I become a PD also, production design. I put stuff here and there. And so, kaya, yun, it's so nice now we really complement each other. Our differences, they've been like, swak.
Yes.
All right, let's go to True North.
True North.
All right, wait, meron na pala akong babatiin. So, you can play True
go.
North. Hello also to Leia
I will also take
Ashihara.
a bathroom break.
Me also in a bit. Thank you to everyone sending gifts. Ito, Leia Ishihara. Thank you so much. Thank you again to everyone just dropping gifts and stickers here on YouTube and Kumu. All right, our next song. Hands up to everyone who loves True North the most. Let's go, True North. Hands up sa mga dyan. True North stands. Hands up. For True North naman, as we've briefly touched kanina, it is a song that's already been around before pa. Dave wrote this song before, and when we were parang planning, or while we were compiling songs for this EP, I really wanted to put that song into this EP because wait lang, lakasin ko lang konti. Kasi ang ganda nung song. So this was also in the wedding video. This was also the part where it was kind of like a prenup video where we had this little talk, basically exactly how we're doing it right now. But yes, this is, and in the same light of Free and Up and Away, going back to what we said na this is like Dave's song for me, so he is the main melody and then I'm the harmony. And so, hey, True North, make some noise. Sing! Guys, sing! And I don't wanna go back
To a life lived without
Hello
you.
to Prime TM Primet M. Thank you. Even if I have to go through struggle beside you.
Easy way out.
You have always. So, ganda. Chef's kiss yung lyrics ng song na to. The stars are. And by the way, if you guys are wondering how our process is with recording these songs, so of course we have to make sure talaga that we have the main body of the song set, so lyrics and melody. Well, sometimes even not melody kasi sometimes we would get into a recording session na kaming dalawa na hindi talaga pa kami sure what we're gonna do, especially with melody wise. So especially like this part, the choir part, like we wanted to know, we knew that we wanted to have a choir feel in that part, pero hindi pa namin alam, or we didn't know where the notes would really be. Kaya wait. Okay, so I'm reading comments here on hello to our Canadian friend Rick from Vancouver.
What's up, Rick?
Thank you so much. So Nick goes, the layered harmony in the back of Dave singing lead on True North. Thank you so much for the appreciation. And the lyrics is, I think, very self-explanatory for True North. Super love every bit. So what's your favorite line? Actually, because this is the song you wrote even before. What's your favorite line in the song? Ako, I'm also gonna look while you're thinking. Are we gonna go through the whole song and then you're gonna pick?
I think it's in the second verse.
It's in the second verse. The na 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 na. Ito, I don't wanna go back to a life lived without you.
I don't want to look back and say she was the one. That was like my greatest fear talaga in life.
Which is?
Just like looking back and just regretting that. That's why it was second time. When I had first messaged her again the second time around, it was like, okay, I know this is probably still gonna be super hard. This is like, I don't know how this is going to pan out for the both of us. But like in the back of my mind, it was just like, I need to at least try one more time.
Yeah.
Just so that there was no more doubts in my mind. Nah, maybe the spark isn't there anymore.
Yeah, tama,
Diba?
tama.
But what if it is?
To at least try.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But that was just like what had been giving me so much anxiety at that time.
It's like that concept, diba, na not just talking about relationships, pero parang in life na parang you're not gonna know until you try. Pero if you don't try, ayun nga, that idea. And so
I think what made it so much more harder because when we had broken up, it wasn't that we broke up because
wala na
of differences, because you didn't like things that I was doing or I didn't like things that you were doing,
no.
like in a personal matter, diba? It was more of there was just so many different factors online that it just wasn't the right time.
Yeah. Life lang. Life
yeah,
talaga.
life. But kung baga, like, you take out all of those factors, like, we would have never broken up. If you took out all of those factors, diba?
Like, we'd have our challenges,
Yeah.
but we probably wouldn't be like...
But it was like clear that we both loved each other. And so that's what made that breakup so difficult. Because in the back of my mind, I knew that we would have never broken up if it wasn't for those outside factors.
Grabe guys yung pinagdaanan ni Dave nung breakup namin. So we're gonna share our respective perspectives. Oh my gosh, sorry. Wait, sorry. I clicked my nagalaw ko yung watch ko. Baka nawala yung Kumu. So, well, it's still on, but it's like it's frozen. Sorry. On Kumu na nagalaw ko yung we're back. I accidentally touched the my watch. Where was I? Okay, I'm gonna share to you what happened or our perspectives when we broke up. But I want to share Dave's side. So this is what happened. We break up. I'm just gonna share both my sides. We break up. And I'm this person. Of course, I'm super sad we broke up, and I really loved him. I was even to the point before that. Okay, if we were gonna be given a second chance, I'm really gonna fight for him. To which I really did, and here we are. But anyways, during that breakup, of course, it was painful, but I was just grateful that it happened. I was grateful that I had someone during that season of my life where I could open up to, someone who led me to Jesus, someone that we would have like Bible reading the Bible app together. Of course, we were LDR. Someone that I learned from professionally and personally, someone that I could just talk to. I was grateful for that. I had that someone. Of course, I was heartbroken nung nag-break kami. When we broke up, I lost that someone. But ultimately, I was grateful. Now, in Dave's side, it was a whole different story because...
And this is what I have been trying to explain to her for years.
Let them hear it. Let them hear it. So this is what happened. When we broke up, you know what Dave decided to do? He decided to delete every memory of us.
Okay.
And threw away.
Wait. Okay.
I'm making
before you say that, yes, I did do that after over a year.
Okay.
After over a year na parang okay, like and this is the difference between Morissette and I is she doesn't like to kumbaga, like if it's a something like tangible that holds memories, diba? You don't throw it away. Yeah, no.
Diba? I like to keep stuff for keepsake lang.
Yeah.
So like tiny bits from something, I keep it. So basically, like all the gifts he sent over to me nung kami, I kept everything.
So she kept everything, which is like why we're not together anymore.
And then ito naman. So, you'll see it in that wedding, review our wedding video, that scene by the tree. And so, diba, there, and I shared this also on my Instagram page, na yung dalawang notebooks na yun, and then yung may mga nakasabit na rings. So there were those rings that came along with those 2 leather notebooks. So those rings and the necklace, Dave actually had the half of the necklace. So it was actually a heart, and it says something like, whoever holds the key to my heart, something like that. So I had the heart. Dave had the other half of that, which was a key. So the heart and then a key.
Which, if they look back to my old photos, you'll see me wearing a
he
necklace.
Also, we will both
that
have
has
it.
that key.
Check our old posts. It's all there. It'll all make sense. So I had the heart part. He had the key part. And then we had like promise rings. So I had a silver band. We both had promise rings basically. And then the other one was a gift that he gave to me from his grandma. Basically, the necklace of the key and his promise ring, he threw it away.
I threw it away
Out into
after
the ocean.
many months.
He threw it all away. He threw it away. Tapos yung may isang hard drive kami of memories, he deleted it all.
Yeah.
I want to read everyone's comment. just. Pero, yun nga, pero ako syempre, up until this day, I make him feel bad and I'm sorry. Pero, tama naman din yung point niya na parang, why am I gonna hold on to all of this? Parang we had already broken up. And, yun nga, the reason why, no, you have to explain this. Why did you just throw it all away?
Okay. Can I defend myself?
Yes, go.
All right. Your Honor.
I would like to know.
Okay, since this is the tangible thing that we have in front of us right now.
Okay.
Okay. Now let's say, for instance, we shared lots of memories, and this mug was always around.
Yeah.
Diba? Now, every time I see this mug, it's always gonna bring up all those memories, which were very beautiful memories. But it would always break my heart because I still wanted us to be together, but we couldn't. And this mug carried all the memories to that. So every time I would see that, I would just get depressed and heartbroken and be like, damn. And so after finally like over a year, and it was like her career was going off and I was still like lost and wandering, as True North says.
Sea.
And it was just kind of like there's no way that this is gonna happen anymore. And parang I lost all hope basically.
I didn't. But he did.
Okay. Thank you for not losing hope. But I did, unfortunately.
Wala eh, that's the reality. Hands up nga dyan. Alam ko maraming bitter dyan eh. Hands up nga ko if that was you. Kasi I'm sure it's actually not, I'm sure there's a lot of people who are not like me.
Yes,
na parang,
for sure.
na bitter talaga.
Yeah.
Diba? Kaya marami kayo dyang sana all kasi
Yeah.
bitter pala. Pero totoo naman talaga. Basically, Dave was the normal person out of the two of us who...
But it wasn't bitterness eh. It was more
just like
of
heartbroken.
It was more of like every time that I would see those things, it just hurt me that we couldn't figure it out, or
Yeah.
parang hindi nangyari yung what we really wanted to happen.
Yeah.
Diba? So it was just kind of like I don't want to keep hoping. Tapos, diba, parang
Wala naman pala.
Like it's not gonna happen. So then it would just like break my heart every time I would see those things, because you know it reminded me of so many beautiful memories.
And especially if you wanted to move forward.
Exactly. So it was just kind of like a moment na, and okay, I don't think I've ever told this to you. So
What is this?
my brother and I, we were in a super small condo unit. I think it was like what, 18 square meters or something. Like sobrang liit. It was like a bunk bed. And then when I moved with him, it was my desk that was just a little bit bigger than this with my equipment
Hindi
on
yung
it.
desk mo ngayon?
No.
Hindi pa yun. Was something else pa?
No.
No
It
ba?
was like just a
Smaller.
white fold-out table.
Oh, okay.
And that's where my stuff was. So it was like I literally just had to roll out of bed and that was my desk.
Okay.
And for the longest time, all of our stuff was on that desk. The book, the little knickknacks, they were on my desk. But then it was kind of because I held on to hope also for over a year. And then after like over that whole time, it was just kind of like you kept doing crazier and crazier things, and And I was like trying to like unfollow her off of all the social media because I didn't want to see.
But then you didn't unfriend me on Facebook. But he literally unfollowed.
But I hid you.
Yeah, he unfollowed me on Facebook. He hid me. He didn't want anything to do with me. He unfollowed me habang ako, sige lang kung mag-post ka dyan. O, sige na nga. Ay, di happy ka. Oh.
So, where was I?
So, in your desk.
So, ayun, like it was on my desk for the longest time. And then it was just kind of like, I can't keep having this here, hoping for something that's never gonna happen again.
Oh, that's a song right there, babe.
So then, in one moment, I just decided, okay, letting go, and letting God.
And he let go, and wala na. No more Morissette in his life. Tapos it was torture because around that time I had a billboard. My song was everywhere.
Every time it passed like her billboard on...
I had a bellow billboard.
Kung nandito yung billboard niya sa right side, every time pag malapit na yung billboard, tas nasa bus lang ako.
Nope. And it was even to the point that Dave kind of really was staying away from showbiz.
I did. I was.
Yeah,
I was staying away from showbiz.
Because he didn't wanna bump into me.
I didn't want to do music. I didn't want to do gigs. I didn't want to bump into you.
But now we're here. But I still give him a hard time after all.
Always.
I always do. Oh, and here's a little, since we're on the topic of True North, yung last na EP ni Dave, EP not single, yung last EP ni Dave, which is called Homesick. We should play
every single one of those songs is about Morissette.
I'm okay.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, ay ba't to nag-play sa ibang song? Do you wanna play it or we might be flagged? Ito na lang. Okay, wait
But
lang.
this is about From the Sea.
I just wanna prove your point.
What song?
All of it. Wait.
Dami nun, babe.
No,
that's another live stream.
I know, but a super light lang. Anong tawag dito? Homesick. So Dave has an EP. He's actually been putting out songs for so long na. Wait. So, and this is something Dave really worked on by himself because he is amazing that way. He don't need nobody. No, I'm kidding. We still need people. So he has 6 songs in his Homesick EP. Hi, Kamusta, Feel My Love, Something Only We Know, Palagi, Time Machine, I Miss You. I Miss You as the best story! Okay, we'll save that for another time. But yun, basically the songs in this EP are parang,
it's also part of our love story.
It's also a part of our, it's like the prelude.
Yeah, I guess.
It's like the prelude while we're away. So this is Shepherd. Dave's the songwriter between the two of us. I didn't care about songwriting before. I just let other people do that na lang and I just sing. Pero like this is basically his journal during the time while we were away. So yun lang. I just wanted to ayan, okay na?
Thank you.
Hindi, like
I'm
okay
shy.
na hanggang dun lang yung sinabi ko. So, basta pakinggan nyo na lang din yung mga songs na yun and maybe you guys will be able to kind of connect one song from another. Pero yun, it's basically his journal during the time now we weren't officially back together yet. So that's Homesick. So, but yeah, that's for another time. And now our last song. Hands up to all our Luna stands over here. All our Luna stands. Woo! Alright, wait, I'd like to greet pala yung mga nagsasend ng gift. Hello, Yik Tandog, thank you so much, is wavy. Thank you.
I see what you did there. It's wavy.
Sabi niya.
From the sea.
Sabi niya, oh, wavy. Sabi niya, hello Lamar's from the sea is wavy.
It's wavy af.
Af. Let's go. And so, Luna, I think it would be nice to, I mean, I'm sure you guys already know why it's called Luna, pero just for everyone who's on this stream for the first time. So we actually had a dog before. So kami na, just during the pandemic. And GCQ na nun. So nakikita na kami. And we actually had a...
And originally... Okay. Sorry. Let me just back it up a little bit more.
Okay.
So we can finally go out.
Yes.
And we're going around to Tiendecitas.
Yes. Super
And
random lang. Sabi ko,
Like sobrang random lang.
babe, let's just look at dogs.
Yeah.
And
no plans.
No plans. As in random. Let's just go to Tiendecitas.
Yeah.
This is not an ad.
And we were actually looking. So we had no plans of purchasing a dog, but we wanted to get a dog for the ranch.
Yeah.
For the ranch.
And they'd always love. And we were like iba-ibang breeds yung gusto ni Dave for the ranch. Like one of the dog breeds that he was considering was like a French bulldog also, maybe a bigger dog, but a guard dog. And then of course the beagle was also there kasi iconic naman din kasi talaga yung beagle, so we also wanted that. Pero when we went into Tiendecitas, there was no plans at all. We just wanted to stroll and look at all the doggy dogs that were there and pets. And then, oh my gosh,
we walked into this one shop. There was only one dog.
There was only one dog, and it was this beautiful tricolor female beagle. And she was so sweet. As in like, ganun lang siya nung papasok ko yung hand ko, ganun lang siya nung ganun. Like, babe, can we please get this dog? So we ended up getting her right there and then. We ended up getting that female beagle dog. That female beagle right there and then. Kasi siya lang talaga. Imagine, and if you've been to Tiendecitas, okay, Tiendecitas for those who are not from the Philippines, it's like a, how would you describe it?
It's like a
stall.
It's a mall that has an indoor area. It's got an outdoor area.
Atrium.
It's got different types of like areas.
Yeah.
Na mall.
It's like an open mall. Hindi siya like a enclosed mall. It's like an open park mall something.
Yeah.
And they'd have a section na puro pets.
Pets.
It was all pets and usually in those stores there would be a couple of pets. Like maybe even 5 to 10 pets, iba-ibang breed. Pero this one store, and it was in the corner.
It was in a corner.
It was in a corner, in a dead end. Maraming like mga cages, like stuff for pets basically. But then there was just one dog, and it was a female beagle, 6 months, super pretty dog. And then we decided to get her. And then ayun nga, so we decided to get her for the ranch originally, and then long story short, I fell in love with the doggy dog. And I wasn't even telling Dave yet. I was already crying. I was already so emotional. And I was super like, but I want to keep her. I don't want to, like, I wanted to keep her already. I was basically begging. Thank you for the harana. Thank you. I was basically begging. I don't want to give her away. And so, pumayag siya. And then, biglang, okay, we have our own dog. Kasi sabi niya, okay, but we still need a dog for the ranch. Kasi he was already able to tell.
Because I already promised them that we were gonna get him a dog.
Nag-promise na siya dun sa family niya, dun sa ranch na he was gonna get them a dog. And so, on the day na we were scheduled to go to the ranch, we dropped by Tiendecitas again. And we were just hoping that we'd find another dog.
And we did.
And that's Rocky. And how we came across the name Luna, just because, I don't know, I was toying with the idea of like the moon. I don't know why. Like I liked it. And then si Rocky naman, we were also the one that named Rocky, not Micah. Sorry, Micah. Pero we named it Rocky because it was kind of related to the moon. How the moon's like Rocky. So that was my mind. That was what's going through my mind why I called Rocky. And Rocky was super small pa nung time na yun. Rocky is a chocolate beagle. Amazing. And you don't see a lot of chocolate beagles.
Pogi.
And right now, fast forward to right now, Micah has like 4 dogs. He has
He has 4 beagles.
4 beagles. There are 2 choco beagles, a male and a female. All white. Cream? What's it called? Cream? What?
Nagparang flicker. What's that? Why is it flickering?
Maybe because I'm doing this. Oh, I'm sorry.
Interesting.
We were just seeing like a flicker in the a flicker on the video. Anyways, so where was I? So Micah has 4 beagles. He has 1 tricolor who is the very first puppy of Rocky and yung partner niya. 2 choco beagles, a male and a female. And anong color ni Ginger? How would you describe that?
a ginger color.
Ginger color. Hindi, honey. Basta may term yun eh.
Oo.
May term yun. Pero basically, one color lang si ginger. So, ngayon, apat na siya. So, going back to Luna, what happened, we only had her for like a month.
Yeah.
We only had her for a month kasi...
A little over a month.
Do you, babe?
Hindi ba?
Really?
Yeah, a little over a month.
Parang super saglit lang yun. Kasi we had her...
June to July.
Had her for a couple of days. We went to the ranch. We got Rocky. We were at the ranch for a whole week. When we head back, Luna was deteriorating already.
Mm-mm.
Basically, what happened is Luna caught this dog virus called parvo.
Which I had never heard of.
I've never heard of it also before. And this was also the very first time kasi
Lemon.
Lemon. Yes, tama.
Lemon.
Ayan, may nagbasa. Thank you for helping us. So Ginger, one of Micah's beagles is the lemon color, lemon shade of a beagle. Anyways, she had parvo. On our way back, she usually has high energy, would eat everything, literally everything. Her favorite snack was a carrot and mangoes.
Yeah.
That was her favorite snack, everything. But then I guess she caught it at the ranch, and we found out that parvo is something that's like high during the rainy season, and because the ranch is like, of course, fields of green grass, and we let them out lang din. Maybe she caught it there or got it from there.
And even during that time, like, the ranch had other puppies, then they all died.
Tama, they also all died.
And a bunch of dogs around the neighborhood.
Contagious. Kaya we were also like super worried na for Rocky, just monitoring him while Luna was going through this state. And then I was also in the process of moving na to my condo at that time.
Mm-hmm.
I was in the process of moving out my stuff kasi I stayed with one of my managers for a whole year, just looking for a place and just finding myself. I stayed with my manager in Makati, and I was moving my stuff out, and Luna was we put Luna in a pet hospital. Hopefully na ma-save nila.
So,
but it was already too late.
Someone said,
yeah, and that was actually one of our yung mali namin, one of the wrong things we did, because when we got Luna, she wasn't fully vaccinated, because it was around COVID time, and there wasn't a lot of clinics open, so that's why we decided to take her na lang right away to the ranch para we were planning to vaccinate her.
We were, yeah.
We were planning to vaccinate when we got back, but then it just went downhill from there.
Yeah.
And then, ano, she died in our arms.
Yeah.
And I remember...
I've never been like, grabe yung iyak ko talaga. Both of us, we got home and we just like cried like crazy. That was like the first time that I'd ever like cried over a dog. Pero iba lang kasi yung connection natin with Luna.
Ay, oo naman.
Like I had so many, like there would be moments where I was just editing like your videos or music or whatever, and she just like fall asleep on my lap. Tas yun dun lang. And it was so nice kasi it was so there'd be moments where you could walk around naman. Diba? You could go out and walk or do some errands and stuff like that. So I'd take her for walks and just she would help me get out of the house or take her up to the rooftop and stuff like that and play with her. So it was, and I've never had a dog like
ganun ka
inside
close mo.
Yeah, ganun ka close inside my condo and stuff like that.
And
so
beagles are super, what's English for malambing?
Cuddly.
Like nagka-cuddle talaga
They're super
siya.
sweet. They're so sweet.
Super sweet si Luna. Kaya all the more parang super heartbreaking lang siya. And so what happened on that day was, so Luna was already confined, and then I was in Makati. I was packing up my stuff. Dave was working on his stuff at his condo, and then I get a call from the hospital, and they go, "Ma'am, she stopped breathing. Pero right now we're trying to save her, and na-revive naman siya." And so I remember just after that call from the hospital, I called Dave right away. I was already panicking. Sabi ko, "Babe, ano na daw? Hindi na daw humihinga si Luna. She's not breathing anymore." And so we both met up in the hospital, which was super close lang din naman sa where I was staying or where I was at. And Dave had to go through EDSA.
It was like one of the things also that happened. I don't know if you remember. So things started slowly opening up again, and I was like trying to like get back into shape and work out, and I went a little bit too hard and pulled my back. And
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that's one of the things that it was like super hard for me for that week is because we were having to deal with Luna and I couldn't walk.
Tama.
I couldn't walk. Like
Because of your
literally,
sciatica.
yeah, I twisted my ankle and then it affected my sciatica. And then like it literally, I was in pain just trying to get to the bathroom, which was literally only like one step away.
Like right there.
Oh, kasi my condo was super small at the time. And so like I had to make my way and meet Morissette at the hospital.
At the hospital. And at that time nga, when we got into the hospital, so they had her na on a
Respirator.
They
Yeah.
had her na on a respirator, and then medyo may heartbeat pa naman. So long story short, we were there, they were giving us updates, and then I think up until the third time na nawawala na naman yung heartbeat niya, tapos nire-revive nila. The second time meron pa, and then nung third time she wasn't breathing on her own anymore, but her heart was still beating. And then so they allowed for us to go inside na talaga where all where the parang the emergency room was for that pet clinic. And then I guess they were already like giving us hints na, like example, if mag-aano na, sorry if this is like weird language, pero if lumalabas na yung waste niya basically from the butt, 'di ba? Pag lumalabas na or nag-excrete na siya ng ganun, meaning wala na yun. Yeah. And so like I don't wanna cry.
It was so crazy because when that happened, when we were on our way to the hospital, like the weather was fine.
Yeah.
The weather was fine.
Like
oh my gosh.
Cloudy, super ano.
So two things happened that was super crazy. The moment that she passed away, it started raining, as in like storm levels.
Bagyo.
Like flooding on the streets because it was almost like a flash flood. And then two is the hospital's electricity went out.
Yeah. That's right.
The hospital's electricity went out. It was so crazy. We were in the middle of like mourning, and we were just both like, what the heck is going on? Also because just so many crazy things happened in that moment.
Out of nowhere. Na parang walang, di ba, like sometimes in the morning, you would kind of feel like, okay, it's gonna rain today. Pero this day, like the sun was out and walang anything. Wala naman kaming narinig na may problem yung Meralco or something. Baka hindi sila nagbayad ng bills. pero yun nga, basically, when that whole incident happened na, she was gone na, when we were like signing papers and paying the bills, all of that happened right away. Na biglang nag-ulan talaga. Like it really rained super hard, and then the electricity was suddenly super faulty.
Yeah.
Pero
and even sorry, last when Tito David's driver picked us up, diba, like the street was like a river, like a rushing river. Like my shoes got wet. There was no way for me to get into the car without my shoes getting wet.
Yeah.
So
we were soaked.
We went to they picked us up and we took Luna to the ranch. Both of my shoes were soaked because that's how hard it was raining. It was just raining like crazy.
What we decided to do, so we were in Metro Manila. We called up one of my manager's drivers, and
the wind blowing in my eyes for me.
We decided to bury her at the ranch. So she actually has that little tomb na one of the kids painted on and drew Luna, one of our favorite photos. Actually, one of our fans also decided to like draw her or paint her. She's still in our she's here basically in our sunroom. But basically, before we close off this whole topic about Luna, about the dog Luna, and then we're gonna go back to the song, is like it was so hard. On the moment when the nurses were telling us that she's probably gonna let go, like I just wanted her to I don't wanna cry. I just wanted her to feel and hear us now we're there. So no! People are gonna be watching this again and again. And so parang yun nga, na parang kahit na we were kind of already accepting na that was her fate already, that she was gonna let go. But like for me, like I just wanted her to hear the both of us and to feel that we were there.
Yeah.
Especially during the last moments of her last moments of her breathing, diba? Or just her being here. And then after that, the rain came. And then it rained in our eyes also.
Yeah.
It was raining outside and inside. Ay, and so, yun. Kaya super special lang yung Luna for us. And we had written the song after na, diba?
Yes.
We had written, going back to what we were really talking about, we had written this song after this whole incident with Luna. We would go back and forth at the ranch, and this is my favorite line. Gonna cry again. So when it was in this song or in this chorus when basically the line was, love you from here all the way to the moon and make my way back to you.
Home to you.
Babe! Make my way back home to you. Parang sabi ko, and in some languages, moon translates to Luna also. Sabi ko, let's just name it Luna. And so, ayun. So that song was already there even before we got engaged.
Yeah.
So we already had that song around, and so I guess it was also like our song for Luna, basically. And it became so much more special because it became our wedding song.
Yes.
It was actually also our first dance during the wedding, which we will share footage of that also somewhere along the maybe in the next couple of weeks for Valentine's Day. But yes, that's basically why Dave is cutting onions. Or that's basically why we just decided to title it Luna, because of that line and just how special Luna was to us, and just everything from the song, because we started with the chorus and then everything from the song just flowed, just like our love story. And then this part in the bridge, which you guys are hearing right now, it's like kind of like a battle cry. Like I wanted it to be something like super, like have that anthemic feel. And then it slows down, and then I'm gonna cry again. Bobby,
Luna.
making me cry. What happened was, when we got back from the ranch, and then we hung out at Dave's place, we had soju.
I was just gonna share that.
We have it here. Babe, you should show us the stuff we kept. We actually kept some of her stuff. Again, I like keeping stuff for memory. And we just don't have the painting here. Pero I'll share to you guys a photo of where we placed it in our sunroom. We have a sunroom. That's where all my plants are. But basically, we kept her... No. We kept this soju bottle because this was the one we cried. This was the one we had while we were crying about Luna's passing. So we kept this here for our Kumus people. This is not an ad. Ito na lang. Sorry. Brad. This is not an ad. I'm just sharing that this is the actual bottle. That's why we kept it.
And every time we would do live streams at our other places, syempre, I would have it on my desk or in the background, and we'd have to constantly like try to hide it because it's like we should probably hide the soju, because we'd be like, why is that there?
So we kept that, and this was Luna's water bowl or her food bowl. Obviously, is rose gold because why not? And then we also kept her on
Her leash.
and her. She had this in her photo. This was her collar. We kept her collar. We didn't wanna bury it with her because we wanted to keep pieces of her. And this is the leash. We even uploaded a TikTok, diba, of where she was running at the rooftop. This was that leash that she was using, or we had of her. Kahit na sobrang like battered na siya, ginamit pa rin namin kasi wala lang. Or we kept it. And imagine we're so emotional from our loss, diba? And then we decide to upload the Provinciana life vlog. And then there were so many clips of Luna. It was so hard trying to get through the video, Dave editing and me watching without just being super emotional kasi So many onions today!
Sabi nitong isang comment, the range of emotions today.
I know, I'm sorry. And like super hyper and then all like giddy and then now we're crying.
Oh my gosh. Like we said, guys, there was no outline to this to this live stream, and you're just gonna go with the flow.
So yeah, that's my head's hurting now. So that's Luna, and basically yun, just we finished the song and just the recording process just happened super smoothly because we just wanted it to be a song that people could maybe possibly also play at their wedding. And I guess that was our whole concept with this EP. Because when we were working on Signature, I don't really have like a solid love song there.
Oh, no.
Oh, sorry, Kumu. I'm sorry. Wow, look at my face. I'm sorry, Kumu is frozen. Find a man who will look at Morissette the same way Dave looks at her. Ganon. Sorry, I pressed my phone, my watch again. So nag-freeze yung Kumu. Up, yan. Thanks, babe. So, thank you for all the gifts here on Kumu. And so, yeah, that was Luna. That's the Luna song. That was our first dance. We decided to sing our first dance, and then there's this beautiful song. And so just yun, working on from the sea. Thank you for the diamond shower. working on this From the Sea compilation. I guess we just wanted to share it out there. Of course, it became the soundtracks of our wedding film, but also we wanted to share it out there because maybe it could also resonate with you guys, just our story. And coming from the Signature EP and my branding there, we don't really have a love song there from like solid love song talaga.
Yeah.
And so we wanted to make bawi.
Yeah.
We wanted to put out this, and in time also for Valentine's. It's gonna be Valentine's in a couple of days. Wanted to put out this compilation of original love songs that we like to share that, and maybe that would be also your soundtracks of wherever you are in your relationship status. Single man, still trying to pray if it's really the one. If you found the one, maybe you're having going through some conflicts also. So no. And so I guess that's From the Sea, and yun, all of these songs are very, very special to us kasi yun nga, it's our first body of work together as like we're both the artists in it,
and they all come from a real place.
a super real place.
Real place.
All naman, even with
all
Signature.
They do. Yes, they do.
Even with the Signature songs, they all come from a real place. Pero pero basically yung From the Sea is like the it's like our journal also.
Exactly.
It's everything we went through in our relationship. And so I just wanted to portray it through song. And From the Sea is charting in Hungary.
Whoa, what the heck? That is so crazy.
Thank you, guys. Is there anything else that we wanted to add about From the Sea? So yeah, that's basically like the general concept that we had in mind for From the Sea with like recording. Lyrics is very self-explanatory.
I do have something that I want to add.
Yes.
And this is more of a gusto ko lang magyabang ng konti.
Okay. Go ahead.
So during the pandemic, obviously we all had a lot of time. So every single day, every morning, I would wake up and I would watch YouTube videos on how to record or how just mixing, engineering, and stuff like that. I concepts that I didn't quite grasp, I really tried to learn it.
Yes.
And then when I was having to record Signature,
or our covers first,
and even our covers,
the covers that we have here on our YouTube channel.
when I was like learning how to record Morissette's voice, oh my gosh, it was so hard because her voice is so dynamic, and it was like she's singing down here, and all of a sudden she like starts singing up here, and all of a sudden like her voice starts clipping, and I have to adjust and everything, and there's so many technical things that I had to learn to get a decent recording of her voice on my end. Like she's like, her voice is amazing already, diba? Now it's up to the engineer to be able to capture that. So like those are all things that I had to learn during the pandemic. And so it was getting to the point where, because I was doing it every single day and getting better and better at recording her vocals and shooting it off the Surger to mix and stuff like that, and I was also learning how to do my own mixes better, which like Homesick, I did all the production and mixing for that. And so we didn't put it out there. I don't think we put this out there yet, but I'm super proud of From the Sea, because I arranged and mixed that whole EP as well.
Everything. All arranged and mixed and written.
I was just super nervous because I'm just like, I mean,
especially
this
coming
is not
from
just
Signature.
me. This is, oh my gosh.
What?
Whoa.
Someone sent $100 on YouTube.
What the heck? Thank
They're
you
both so
much.
inspiring together. Continue sharing your God's gift, your passion, and let the creative juice flowing on songwriting. Amen.
Thank
Hugs
you,
and
thank
sending
you.
love, dream, love, and pray together. Thank you. I'm ARG. A-R-G. Thank you. Thank you also to Don Sagarbaria. From one dog lover to another, I feel your pain. Your songs. Beautiful tribute to Luna. Thank you. Thank you so much.
So
So
yeah, that's just like, and the reason why I'm just sharing this with everyone is because when you're trying to learn something, and especially as an artist, you look up to different people, or I listen to other people's mixes and my peers and shit, but you're listening also to the best mixes, diba? And you're like, you listen to yours and it doesn't quite sound the same and this and that, and there's that frustration process. But it's like, if you just do something consistently, even if it's just a little bit every day,
yes,
you're eventually gonna get better at it. And I mean, I still have so much to learn, and I still want to get so much better at arranging and producing and mixing.
Babe, guys.
And so it's more of just like, I just wanted to like take this time also to just say that I'm super proud of this EP, and thank you so much, Bobby, for trusting me and just like encouraging me, because there's so many moments, guys, where I just felt like super insecure with my abilities on this EP, and just like so scared, because of course it's not just me that's on it, it's also Morissette that's on it, and I want that same level of quality that we've been putting out. And so there was so many moments where I would just be mixing it and Morissette wouldn't be in the room with me, and I would just be listening to it, and I just get so discouraged and have to delete everything that I did and start over again and start from scratch and do it again and be like, that still doesn't sound the way that I wanted to, get frustrated and redo it all over again. But it's like, in that process, you constantly learn. And so it's like, if you're in that process of wanting to get somewhere and you're not there yet, but if you just put in the work and the effort every single day, you will eventually get there. But you have to be consistent with that. And it's like Morissette as well. And I told this to her just the other day, how her voice from before the pandemic, I mean, everyone knows how amazing she was before the pandemic. Like, she was amazing. And then I would just like try to encourage her to listen to other artists and do like little vocal exercises and this and that. And we would do the same thing with the EP or Signature, and try different vocal riffs and try things that she had not done before.
I discovered so much within myself just working on the EP.
And like, my gosh, like her voice now, she's been discovering all these different like placements and learning all these runs, and I'm just like, what the heck, babe? Like, I'm listening to her in the house and she's like hitting all these notes. I'm just like, babe, stop. How are you getting so much better?
No, man. Going back to what you were talking about earlier before that is, babe, if there's one person that I trust with every bit of me, obviously it's you.
I mean, you have to. You married me.
Well, even before. No, but even before, I trust you with even the smallest details. Even before we got together.
Yes.
I already trusted you. And so, all the more that I trust you right now with my music, of course. Like, okay, I also have a very specific standard for myself as a performer. And even during the very first times that we do our covers, we wouldn't be on the same page all the time, because sometimes I like to hear my voice a certain way, or I would try to explain to him that no, but this is how it works for me, but then he wouldn't he wouldn't really understand where I'm coming from. And so there were so many conflicting ideas throughout this whole process. And again, we wouldn't be on the same page all the time. But yeah, it's learning to be flexible and giving each other a chance also.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
and yun nga, Dave worked on From the Sea all by himself. Of course, we have so much help from everywhere, but like the writing, ultimately the writing, the producing, the mixing is all Mr. Dave Lamar. And if you think about it, guys, we wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be doing this live stream. We wouldn't have a YouTube page if it weren't for Dave. I'm just saying. Because I'm a very... If the pandemic hadn't happened, and maybe if Dave hasn't helped me so much, I would probably just be someone who would have settled for what was there and just like, okay na ako. I'll just,
I think
kung ano na lang darating.
One of
Ganun.
the reasons also is because I'm also a massive Morissette fan. And I was trying to put into action what all the other fans wanted as well, which was more music, more content, more just...
More everything.
Yeah, so
that we can
if I
offer.
was a fan, of course, other fans want all of this stuff but don't have the means to be able to do it, which I did. So I'm like,
First
you need to put some more
access.
music out, babe. We need to get you some more videos out there. So come on, let's do this.
So you guys gotta thank Dave. You gotta thank Dave because he really pushed me out of my literally out of my comfort zone, just to think more outside of the box. And that's why, like, right now also I'm getting into songwriting. I'm not amazing at it. I'm still starting, but we're getting somewhere. Little steps.
Babe, you wrote Phoenix. You wrote the second verse of Phoenix all by yourself, and it's such an amazing verse.
I also wrote another song all by myself, and it's not out yet. It'll be out somewhere in the future when it's ready. But yeah, no, yun lang. Where were we? My train of thought was gone. But basically, yes. Thank you so much, everybody. I wanna read out everyone that sent out super stickers and chats. Nick says that lower register Morissette is so insane. I'm gonna throw a shoe at a camera. Thank you. That's also definitely one of the things I really wanted to highlight with the new music that we're putting out. So yeah, hello to Tita Miriam loves food and just cuts off there. So definitely there's so much stuff you guys have to watch out for. Of course, I also have some side projects with the other labels. Tulad po nung Gusto Ko Nang Bumitaw, which is out now. That's with Star Music. Again, to everyone, this is the first time I'm saying it on YouTube, but I've already been explaining myself on Kumu earlier before we turn the YouTube stream on. Basically, this is a project that I have no hand on because it's under Star Music. I literally am just the singer of the track, and I did not produce it, not songwrite it at all, of course. And so, but of course, it's still my voice, and I'm super appreciative and grateful for everyone's support. So thank you so much for just spreading the word about the song. It's a whole compilation of theme songs from The Broken Marriage Vow, but thank you so much for getting it to #1 on iTunes. Woo!
Powerful
Thank
talaga
you.
mga fans. You
Super
guys are
powerful
amazing.
nyo. Kayo talaga yun. Kaya maraming salamat.
The fact that From the Sea charted.
Yun pa lang. We
were just like, we're just gonna put it out there.
We actually, the reason why there's no marketing plan for From the Sea is because wala. We just really wanted to put it out there, have the video out there with the music there, pero wala.
It was really just for us, as kind of like a journal, memories.
Put
diba?
it out there, then share it to the world, but then it's charting everywhere because you guys are just extra like that. Yeah, thank you so much for making that happen.
Yeah.
And so again, I still have those collaborations or partnerships and side projects that I'm doing with the other labels. But ultimately, right now, and what we're really asking for support from you guys is really on our original stuff, because that's where we're really gonna benefit and grow more as artists. So we super appreciate everyone's support on Signature, of course. Please keep supporting Signature. We also got more stuff that's gonna be coming out that's also kind of related to Signature. Of course, From the Sea, thank you so much for making it trend everywhere also, and just loving and spreading the music out there. Again, it's Valentine's Day, so just keep putting it out there. Choose your theme song. And so many more original stuff that we're gonna be from our end. So many original stuff that is going to be coming out in the next couple of months. You guys are not even ready. We're super excited for just this next era. This next year, it's going to be a very solid, another solid
We
year.
just got married, if you guys didn't know, but we are not settling down.
Dave just wanted to say that.
We are not settling down.
We are actually more like pumped.
Yeah.
Because
We're
this is
more energized.
This is how we settle down. We work even more.
Up and away we go.
To endless possibilities all the way to the moon. Yeah.
Let's go.
Whew. Okay, I just wanted to do some closing stuff.
Well, first of all,
Yeah.
there is still over 300 people with us here on YouTube.
Thank
you guys
you
are
so
amazing.
much for joining us.
Thank you so much for just listening to us ramble on and laugh and cry and
Yeah.
just being here with us and spending your day or your evening here with us. We appreciate you guys so much.
We just want to thank also to to everyone that sent super chat and super stickers. Again, that's super big
And
help
also
for us.
here on Kumu, everyone that sent stickers here on Kumu as well. Thank you guys.
Everyone who sent gifts. Thank you also. I'm just gonna read out the latest stickers. Super senders. I'm gonna make that a thing. Thank you, Conrad Kalma. Super. It's really God who orchestrated all of this and making all of this
Indeed.
happening. Agustin Quintanar, thank you so much. Literally and figuratively, thank you. Music brought us together, and we will continue to revolve and just evolve with music also. And we're really not gonna be. It's really not gonna be the end for like.
No.
Wala, we're not even close to that because we're literally just. I mean, we always say it. Pero wala, this is still the beginning. This is still the beginning for us. We're still growing. Of course, we don't want to stop growing. Sana height din. Pero you know.
Sana.
Sana naman.
We'll make up for it in other ways.
Yeah. We're going to keep growing as artists, as people, as a couple. Going to be putting out more stuff. And I've said this before, even before you guys knew. And even before we actually got married. And before you guys knew, before we put it out there, that imagine that we've already put out so much stuff being married without you guys knowing. With the signature EP, we're already married then. With the Phoenix concert, and then the From the Sea, and then this wedding video. Now imagine everything else that we're gonna do now that we're actually married in the same house, in the same place together, all the time. It's an explosion. I mean, not to brag, but that we're just really sharing with everyone that
We're
there's
just super
so
excited.
much that's gonna be happening.
As we used to say before, and we still say now, endless possibilities.
Endless possibilities. Wait, I just wanna share tour dates, but I'm gonna go to the bathroom before we close.
All right.
So, chika ka muna dyan.
Hey, what's up, everybody? My name
From
is
the
Dave
top.
Lamar.
Ooh. Dave is also gonna be coming out with his own content because I'm gonna force him to.
Yeah.
Don't
When I
away him.
can finish all of Morissette's content, which I mean this
a lot.
this week has been just pretty crazy for us with just music that we've been producing and meetings and just so many things. And I was just telling Morissette, I said, like, man, I think this is the busiest, at least personally, that I've been in the past couple of months, just because I mean everything kind of piled up. But I'm just super blessed that just to be in the position where there's just so many things going on, and it's a matter of just like managing it, and it gets a little bit overwhelming sometimes. But I mean, like Morissette said earlier, we're super excited with everything that we'll be doing soon. Just even this past week, God has opened up so many doors.
Yes.
And that's the one thing that I want to encourage all of you guys with, guys. And one thing that we have been doing more as a couple is being specific
With your prayers.
to God. Because before, I mean, I always pray, but it's like, God, like, please, just super vague stuff, not being very specific, diba? Like, I want a house. Okay, well, what kind of house? Or I want a car. Well, what kind of car? Diba?
You just really need to be specific, and that was the praise report that I basically shared on Instagram earlier. Wait, I just need to make seeing it this nakakatawa yung comment ni Nick. Sabi niya, Lord, they're gonna pop up with the whole 2-year-old and we never would have known that.
That was actually a joke. Oh, by the way, guys, here's our son. He's already 10 years old.
Damn, babe, no.
No, we don't want to do that again, guys. Oh my gosh, we don't want to hide anything
That's
anymore.
gonna be so much harder, especially if we're gonna be we're gonna be more visible probably the next couple of years. How do you even hide a bump? How? People are bound to know. I don't know how other people.
I'm sure we could figure it out.
Yeah, well, we're done. We're done with that.
Yeah.
Next problem is don't worry, it's not gonna happen. For the peace of mind of a lot of supporters. Again, we're not settling down. We're gonna continue to work hard, and we don't plan on getting pregnant anytime soon.
No.
And yes, because there's still so much we want to do. There's so much you want to achieve together. That also doesn't mean, I also just want to put it out there, that also doesn't mean that if you do have a kid already, your dreams should be put to an end. You can still pursue your dreams, even if you have a family.
Amen.
Actually, mas mas power yun kasi you actually have a support system with you. Kaya,
I mean, it gets a little bit more challenging, of course.
Of course, kasi syempre, if you're a parent, diba, and you always have to put like your family in priority, but at the same time, that also doesn't mean that you shouldn't also make yourself happy, diba? That doesn't mean that you have to stop chasing your dreams, because there's so many artists out there, diba? Na even if they have a family, they got married, they have kids, or whatever they're doing also, but if their dream is to become this, they're still gonna go for it because it's their dream. All the more, and yun nga, like it wasn't really like an issue for me to get married because Dave has been the one who's really helping me with my career. Now imagine the things we're gonna do together now that we're actually married. Now there's no limit or there's no boundary anymore, and so it just made sense to get married to Dave. And yeah, we're happy, we're figuring things out, and so yeah, we just wanted to put it out there. Yeah, that's where we are. I actually just wanted to share our goals, babe. I think
go ahead,
because I feel like the
Let's
fans would love to know how they can help. Actually, one of our VIP ticket holders, si Ate Joanna, she actually asked us during the VIP after party how you guys can help us. Yes.
I just need to remind you. We
Yes,
have
I have an
appointments
appointment.
for this afternoon.
I know. We're just gonna.
We gotta make this quick now.
Yes. So ito na. So she asked me what was. Hey, ate! So she asked me, what are the things that we can help you with in my career? So first of all, super, super grateful for everyone's support towards us with our music, with Signature, of course, with From the Sea, especially because these are the stuff talaga that we really worked on together, with the content that we put out, and super appreciate everything. I think our goals right now are like short-term goals, which is something that Dave we just talked about yesterday. A couple of our short-term goals is to get us to the international platforms. Get us to international platforms, whether it be to go there in person or maybe just to guest there virtually. But actually already, the reason why I'm sharing this is actually there have been people talking in the chat about festivals. That's also one of our goals.
Exactly.
Especially right now that we have our original set of music. That's ours really. We really want to get ourselves into like music festivals, and
Definitely.
we're hoping for all of that we're manifesting all of this, and we're hoping that it's gonna happen. So yeah, one of the like international platforms that we're also praying for, maybe you guys can help, is if you guys are familiar with Tiny Desk, NPR, that's an amazing platform it's not just for big artists anymore. Like even with, they have a lot of international artists there who are not really in Hollywood, but they're there.
Yeah, exactly.
So we're also really, and we even see ano yung mga content nila, like Tiny Desk Home.
Tiny Desk Home.
We're actually already doing that with the Signature Live.
Exactly.
So it's just a matter of like hopping onto their platform. So we're praying for all of that to happen.
That's a long-term goal.
Canadian friend Rick, complete name, comedian, Canadian friend Rick actually also posted here or commented here that is actually a long-term goal that we're gonna have. Our long-term goal is to have so many amazing songs out there that maybe eventually we'll be invited for something as big as like Super Bowl or maybe an awards show.
Let's go.
So that's
Come on.
We're putting that out there into the universe, and you guys are all here to witness all of that. We're gonna manifest, and we're not just gonna manifest. We're gonna work hard towards that. But we just really want to say thank you to everyone who has already been helping us with everything, with putting our name out there, with putting the music out there, and just spreading the links and everywhere.
Yeah, exactly. I was just gonna say sharing links and stuff. Like it all adds up. It all helps.
And also a very big, because at least for some of the other generations, they don't see where. No. What I basically want to say is I also just want to give a big shout out to all the reactors, because they've been helping us so much with just sharing also our music and content to their audience. So I know Louise is here, I know Nick is here. Super appreciate all the help and all the reactions, and yeah, we super appreciate it. And it's basically just welcoming. It's like welcoming also our music and our stuff to your side of the world also. That's why we super appreciate all of the help. And so yes, you guys are doing amazing stuff, and we also support all of you guys. Thank you guys so much. All right, so it's just to close, because we do have appointments like an hour to go. I'm sorry. Okay, I'd just like to end by once again promoting to please keep supporting our stuff, our content. If you haven't yet, please follow, like, subscribe our channels, both of our channels, because like again, Dave is more active on TikTok. So if you guys want more behind the scenes stuff or with what happens at home, there's Dave, because I'm tamad. But of course there's our Instagram pages, our Spotify also. We haven't really taken care of we haven't really managed our iTunes, Apple Music accounts yet. We will find a team for all of that, because we also have a very small team under Underdog Music. Of course, Facebook, here on YouTube, here on Kumu, Instagram. Please make sure you have followed and subscribed and liked all of those. And I'd also just like to close off also with the tour, with the US tour, because I think that's the next thing that's big that's gonna be happening. I mean, it's gonna be like in a week or a couple of weeks. So once again, please
pray that we get these visas.
I know, please pray with us, because we really want these tours to happen. The very first leg is happening on Feb 25, I think, in Washington, and we're gonna be all around the states from end of February to April. We're gonna be in Washington, in Chicago, in Texas, 2 cities in Texas, 2 cities in California. Where's the other one? New York. I think New York also. This is for the Mad About Love tour. I am headlining this show with Sam Concepcion.
I know, that's the trilogy.
Yes,
Vegas.
The Vegas, yeah, that's for Trilogy. So for Mad About Love, I am headlining this concert. This is actually a tour that was supposed to happen back in 2020, but because of the pandemic, we had to postpone it. But now we're finally gonna make it happen. So that's end of February to all the way to March. So I think that's 6 or 7 cities so far that we have right now on our calendar. We'll post more about it when we do have our visas already. So that's me and Sam Concepcion. He's also an amazing performer here in the Philippines. Calling embassy now. Yes, please, Ate Aina, help. And we're gonna be staying all the way to April in the States, because I'm gonna be having another tour also, and it's called Trilogy. It is with Christian Bautista and Eric Santos. So far we have 4 tour dates for April. Las Vegas, New Jersey, Washington, and California, Temecula. So if I'm not mistaken, that's all gonna be happening in the next couple of months. Please continue to pray for our visas, that we'll finally be able to get them, that we'll finally be able to just head on there and just have the tour. My musical director is also going to be joining our Mad About Love tour, Adonis Tabanda. So you guys are going to know that you guys already know that the lineup is going to be dope. Dave is of course going to be there. We're going to have so much content also out. We're going to try to work on weekly vlogs if we can. So yeah, that's it for this from the C commentary chit chat catch up.
Thank you guys. Yeah,
thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining us, everyone here on YouTube, here on Kumu. Thank you to everyone who's been sending us gifts here on Kumu, and all these super chats and super stickers here on YouTube. We're definitely going to be doing more live streams this month also. Oh, that's one thing pala. That's also good.
Yes.
I'm going to be doing a lot more live streams just for February at least. So if you guys are free, I'm just going to be posting on my Instagram when those days are going to be. Please also join us and maybe just help us out with the gifts and stuff. And so we should just at least do a cappella.
Yeah. Oo nga pala.
What do you want to sing?
Let's sing Luna.
Let's sing all of the songs.
All of them a cappella?
Just a cappella lang, just the choruses. Okay,
Hello. Whoa.
yes. Syempre, di tayo kumanta. This is a music live stream. We are musical people. Free.
I'm not warmed up.
You want to start with the
Free
free
is-
chorus or free?
Free.
The first chorus na lang.
We tried to deny it.
Higher. We tried to deny it.
Ah.
We tried to fight it. Made us
feel that it
That was your part
was
there.
wrong. But it was just way too strong.
Got no more excuses. We got proof that they useless.
'Cause no matter what we do, you long for me, I long for you. Just wanna be free. Love sets us free. Force that you can't contain. 'Cause it always finds a way. Just wanna be free. Love and be free.
So actually, it's so much harder just saying a cappella, especially for
It
free.
is.
All right, part 2. I want to start this with the bridge of Up and Away.
Okay, what's our key?
Key is we don't really have anywhere to go.
'Cause
5, 6,
we-
7. We don't really have anywhere to go. 'Cause I'll be holding you until we're grand old with you. The possibilities are endless. We'll shoot for the stars. Love will be a process. Love will be a big day. Love will be a big day. And every day I'll be choosing you. Up and away. I feel high.
Oh my gosh.
Slowly decays. The higher we go, the more that I fall for you. I wanna go up and let go. Higher harmony. Up and let go.
The harmonies for this confuse me.
I know,
Because
sorry.
I do 2 harmonies for this.
I know, that's right.
Sorry.
You mean harmony. I wanna up and let go.
Up. Okay, one more time.
5. I wanna go
Up and let go. Get to the place where we only float. Dancing in spaces, finding my safe place with you.
I wanna go up. Nice. All right, your turn. True North.
True North.
You.
You
Avoid it.
have always been my true north. Here I am, following your star. You have always helped me through the storms. And my compass keeps pointing to where you are. To where
Where my groupie at? Where's my backup vocals? Sabi ko, where's my groupie at? Alright, and we're finally gonna close, of course, with this amazing song. Key. I'll be here right next to you. I'll know all your fears, protect you with truth, love you from here all the way to the moon, make my way back home to you. Sorry, ang baba pala. Yay!
It's okay.
Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you. We hope to see you guys again during our next live streams. Once again, thank you so much to everyone, each and every one of you who are here, who have joined us. We're going to keep this up.
Thank you guys so much.
Don't worry, we're going to keep this live stream up on YouTube so you guys can review if you guys are bored, maybe if you want company, podcast feels. So yeah, we're just going to let you know when our next live stream is going to be. But thank you again so much for being here. Thank you for dropping your gifts and support. And we'll see you again on next time.
Thank you, guys.
Bye! Bobby, we're going to have to stand.
Huh? What
We're going to have to stand and boogie.
Stand and boogie?
Because I can't close this unless I click the thing.
Oh, you gotta end with some music. All right. Thank you, guys.
Bye!
We'll see you guys soon.
Can't reach it. Huh?